Hey, welcome in everybody. How's everybody doing? Wow, I got man glitter on my head and I didn't even know it. Hey, I know I see I got somebody in the basement here. Hey Ryan, how are you? I got you brought up there.
Yeah, I'm doing good, Jack. How about yourself?
Doing good, doing good. Y'all welcome in Ryan from the Farm to Table Direct Show. He's got his tag there. Um, Ryan, tell everybody what you got going right quick. We'll do it again later on.
All right. Well, I mean, this week right now we're in the middle of our speaker series for the Oklahoma Homestead Rendezvous. Coming up this Tuesday night at 7 o'clock on our channel, we've got Monty Shrunk with the Suburban Sodbuster coming in to talk with us, and we've also kind of got a guest, kind of a co-host coming in with us Tuesday. I'll not say any more other than he's the going to be the MC on the main stage down at the Oklahoma Homestead Rendezvous. So we'll be introducing him to everybody Tuesday night at 7.
And I don't even know who the MC is, so that's cool. Anybody else that wants to join, tonight is open mic, and I can have up to 5 guests with me. So right now that leaves 3 open spots. No, I can't count. That leaves 4 open spots. And if you want to join somebody like 3B or Large Family, y'all click that link. It should be floating there at the top for you. You click that, and that'll put you in my basement, and I can bring you on live with me. And I would love for you to do that, especially 3B if you want to, that y'all jumped up last month with us. And Large Family is a new channel I've been watching, and man, I really have been enjoying them doing their chores. When I say Large Family, I could be wrong when I say this, but I think there's a mom, dad, and 10 kids. Correct me if I'm wrong, Large Family. But can't stay long tonight. Maybe next time. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Y'all check out these channels. If you don't know some of them on here, check them out. And I did get it. 10 kids and a mom and a dad. That is a large family. Hi, Scotty. How are you? Welcome in.
Hey, Scotty.
So I'm excited to find out who the MC is going to be. I've got a list of the speakers and presenters and demonstrators,
right,
that I'm going to go through tonight for that.
Right.
It'll take a minute. There's a bunch. This is going to be.
It is. It's getting bigger every weekend. It's. I know it's not going to be on the list, but Bob Ryder with Olive Branch Aquaponics just committed to being there. So that's going to be a definite add-on there. There'll be a couple of aquaponics speakers. And,
that is cool. Now, Dina's grinding coffee in the background, so I'm having a little trouble hearing. I'm sorry, Ryan. It's not y'all's coffee.
Well, is it our coffee? That's the question.
No, it's not your coffee. But we have already drank it down. It was good stuff. We appreciate that. If y'all don't know what we're talking about, Ryan, tell them about your coffee.
Well, we have Farm to Table Direct Coffee. You can find that at farmtotabledirectcoffee.com. It is a specialty coffee. It is unlike what you find at the Walmart stores or box stores, whatever, where they've got a particular way of harvesting that goes through and it gets everything, the junk. This stuff is specialty coffee. I say junk. I'm talking like I'm talking to guys at work. But anyway, what they do is they go through on ours. It is hand picked for ripeness. So they pick only the ripest beans by hand, and it gets shipped in. And our roasters get to work when its order is placed. It is roasted and shipped the same day. So literally, I just got an order in, and myself, and from the day it was roasted to the day I got it was less than a week. So I mean, you can't get it any fresher than that.
I'm gonna need to order. Let's have a cup.
Yeah, let's have a cup of coffee. Needs to premiere that coffee.
There you go.
What do y'all know about premiering on YouTube? I've been reading up on it a little bit, and I have tagged some videos as premiere and didn't realize that I could actually go on and interact and chat while my video first premieres. It's kind of like going live, but you actually pre-record the video and then you do the chat section.
Yeah, I know Keith. Keith's probably more technical up on that. I know he's in the chat. I know he has done that with some of our videos in the past where we did a premiere. But we primarily focus on, of course, doing everything through YouTube and then sharing it over to Facebook. Or like when we do our shows, it's simulcast. It goes to YouTube and Facebook at the same time. So, but we set the event in Facebook. It's just a little easier.
Just like Large Family says, it's just like a live stream, except you do the work ahead of time. That's what I'm understanding. I've never done it right. I have premiered some. I thought, yeah, I can call this a premiere. So Keith said he's done the premiere once.
Right.
Listen, let me catch up a little bit here, Ryan. Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Welcome in, Clyde, with Let's Have a Cup of Coffee. I think that's the only one that's popped in that I know Leonard. In the chat. Who?
Leonard.
Leonard's in here? Where's Leonard? Leonard, you better hit that. Where they at? Where you at, Leonard?
Toward the bottom.
I see you. How are y'all? Just made it home from Texas. Well, we're glad you're back across that international border they call the Red River. Click that link and jump on with us, Amy. It's open mic. You and Chris jump on with us. I'm gonna get a drink from my little glass here. We literally just got everything packed up, rolled out of the weather, and put underneath the cover from working on the new chicken coop in time to get set up. And I was stressing because I couldn't figure out how to pin that comment so people could join the link and jump on with us. Hey, I was the first. Like, thank you. Who's next? Yeah, I showed like 4 or 5 thumbs up is all I had. Y'all go give us thumbs up. I showed 13 people in here. Amy, are you going to come up on panel with us? We'd love for you to. While we're waiting, she'll pop in the basement when she does. When we say basement, you probably already know, Ryan, and yeah. I'm only calling it basement because I heard other people say basement, but I actually get pictures of who's coming up.
Right.
Below. Yes, they're getting set up. Cool beans. We'll
ours works the same way. We have it, when somebody clicks in the link that we send them on Restream.io, until we click on it, they're kind of like, we call it the green room, but yeah, same thing.
Right.
Basement. Yeah.
Green room, the basement. Yeah, I have to do the final click to bring them up. Yeah. So I'm going to run through this right quick. What I'm going to read is basically topics that'll be covered at the Oklahoma Homestead Rendezvous. And guys, I personally love the name. There's a lot of people confused thinking a rendezvous, a meetup, like a YouTube meetup. We're going to meet a lot of people, but it's not a meetup. This is a expo. This is an educational event. Come learn hands-on. And here we got somebody coming up out of the basement. I don't have a picture yet, Amy. Do you like StreamYard? We've been looking at it. StreamYard's what I love. The hat, Amy. I love the hat. Look at that. Welcome in.
Hello.
So, yes, Large Family. I use StreamYard. It's super simple. And I'm on the free version. Otherwise, we wouldn't be limited to just 5 guests. Amy, do y'all pay for yours?
Yes.
So Amy's like a professional, though. I'm just doing this on the side. Tell everybody who you are, Amy.
Well, hold on. Let me turn it up so I can hear. Well, I'm Amy. You'll see my husband in just a minute. He's going to be right here. He just had to go get
the good-looking beard.
Yeah, yeah. we just got back from Texas because we went to go see the area for Pinecone Fest. So
Oh,
we
yeah.
we got our spot reserved and all, but we're Leonard Mountain Homestead. I can't see chat, so if anybody's saying hi to me, I can't see chat. I don't know why, but I can't. We live on 2 acres. We have pigs, we have chickens, we have turkeys, we have 1 bunny. But yeah, we started our journey on YouTube on October 8th, and we hit our 1,000 like a month ago maybe, and then
Yeah.
I just learned this morning that we hit our 4,000 hours. So
That's awesome. So y'all done better than I have. I've got 3,542 subscribers, 3,542 subscribers, and I still have not hit my 4,000 hours. So Corey, here's Dina. My little sister's on here. Welcome in, little sister. Welcome
Hi,
in,
Amy.
Lori. Hey, Chris. Love the hat. Love the pipe. Love the beard. And Amy's hat's okay too.
I like it. I like it. We look like we need to be on a beach somewhere.
Yeah, they've been
Yeah.
down to check out Pinecone Fest.
Oh, fun.
yeah,
How was it?
somebody told me today that I needed to be at a Kentucky Derby, in my hat.
You got that Southern Belle
I'll
horse
get mine.
betting hat
Let
on.
me get my.
So who is this? Ryan with Farm to Table Direct Show. I finally get to see a face. I mean, I probably watched a video and forgot I watched everybody. So
Yep, that's me. My brother Keith is at his regular job tonight, and so he's in on the chat.
Yep, he's in the chat.
Yeah, and so he's there. But yeah, we have the Farm to Table Direct Show, and trying to get to 1,000, and we're just shy of our 3,000 watch hours, but we've only got like 610 subscribers, so it's.
I'm just shy of the 3,000. I hadn't even made that yet. We are within 200 of 3,000 watch hours.
We were.
I love it.
My preacher's wife gave it to me.
I love it. I think so.
We were like, I think it's been going back and forth between about 25 to 50 to hit our hours to hit our 3,000. So it's just been going up and down. And but we don't have, sometimes it's not having daily content, daily kind of vlog type content makes it harder to get there. So.
Well, I think the lives are carrying me a lot better than my daily content. I put in daily content every day, at least a prayer and a short. And you guys did how many videos last week, Amy?
I can't remember.
It was like 53 or 58.
Wow.
Gotta be a bunch.
Because I used some of my video, I made some of my video into short. And so that's what got me like into the algorithm, I guess I should say.
That's awesome.
We were looking, and the short that has Corbin and Janko in it has like over 13K views on it by itself.
That is awesome.
Wow.
So,
The best views I've gotten has been on the live. Hey, Skinner Farms, welcome in. Just seen you in the chat there. Sorry I get sidetracked, but y'all, what's the name of the town? It's down toward close to Pittsburgh, Texas. Tell me, Pinecone Fest. Large family homesteads asking.
it's Mount Vernon, Texas.
Yeah, it's not going to be all that far from you, large family.
Yeah, Walleye
We're
State
going to
Park
be there.
is what-
Say that again, Amy. I'm sorry.
Walleye State Park in Mount Vernon, Texas.
Hand me my book. My ink pens.
Book and ink pen. Got to make sure we get the prayer
I did
request.
2 lives today. And it from there, so people can check out spots and stuff like that. So
That's
if they
cool.
go
You're like-
and look at my last 2 lives, they'll get that information.
Good.
Cool
That's
beans.
good.
I didn't see them, but we've been on the go all day. Like literally, I was wiping sawdust off my beautiful head. I mean, my bald head when I sit down here.
Still have paint on the
Dina's, yeah. So Smiley Matthews is sitting right there. She won't come around and get on camera.
She's tired too.
I don't have a hat or a beard.
Well, you can borrow Dina's hat. She said she doesn't have a hat or a beard. So what else is? Oh, let me get this out of the way right quick before we get too much further. I want to read these topics that are going to be at the Oklahoma Homestead Rendezvous. Anybody else? Large, you could have already jumped in and had a good showing by now. But okay, here we go. Homeschooling is one. Foraging, quail processing, intro to herbal remedies, profit on meat goats, various goat-related topics, cattle, freeze drying. Maybe that I might know that guy. Chicken processing. I might know that guy too. Sourdough 101, agriculture and beekeeping, permaculture and ducks, canning 101, money-saving tips on the homestead, outside the box to diversify your homestead. Oh, wait a minute. I chopped it off. Outside the box to diversify your homestead income, land and financing, geese and their contribution to homestead ecosystem, rainwater catchment, farm to market in detail, rules, regulations, social media, artificial insemination in milk cows and for small operations, intro to vermicomposting. I'm not familiar with that. Aquaponics, as we talked a minute ago, and then aquaponics technology is going to be from that guy in my upper right corner of the screen right now, Ryan and his brother Keith. Solar, pig castration, homestead stuff. That's a curious name. Sewing, woodworking. And right now we're showing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more open spots. Well, looky here, y'all. We have somebody else in the basement, green room, the green basement. Welcome in, Large Family Homestead. Introduce yourselves. Also another awesome beard.
Yep.
Duncan Family Farms is on.
Okay. You guys.
We can hear you.
For YouTube.
Well, wait a minute. We're echoing,
Okay, there
we're echoing a little bit.
There
My
we
name,
go.
Well, welcome in, Duncan Family Farms. We're glad y'all are in here.
That's it.
my name is Brian.
Hey, Brian.
Family Homestead. Nice to meet y'all.
I'm Danielle. You don't see me a lot. You see my daughter most of the time.
Right, but you're the one that subscribed to me. I know she told me on the live. Mom's already subscribed to you.
I do the behind the scenes stuff. That's where I like to be.
Well, we're glad y'all are in here. This is usually a pretty fun night. This is only our second time to do an open mic, but it's pretty fun. And you were asking about StreamYard. It's free. It's easy.
Okay.
I like it on the laptop, but you can do it also on your phone. Hey, Simple Acre Homestead, welcome in. So
Yeah, Brooke is listening in, so she handles all that stuff. I don't understand tech and all that, but she's listening.
Brooks
Brooke
the one
is our
that-
oldest. She's gonna be 20. Yep.
10 kids. Now, did y'all have a heater broke or something and try and stay warm?
It worked.
It doesn't get that cold down here. Just for a month or two.
Now that's two homestead families now I know that have 10 kids. I don't know.
What's funny about that?
It turns into free labor.
That's what I was just gonna say. Yeah, lots of hands to do the work.
My little sister's trying to come up on panel, y'all. I don't see a picture. Oh, let me see if we can get her up here. Hey, welcome in, Billy Colreen.
Hi, Bubba.
How are you?
Hello,
She's on the
everybody.
front porch.
Hello.
So
I am.
what's
It's
funny
beautiful out
about
today.
that? Did you have a cold bedroom or a heater broke? Is y'all know? Most of y'all probably know my air conditioner's out. Our air conditioner's out. We got a wind. We went and bought 3 small window units, and we're getting bids to replace it. Well, one of the companies we got a bid from had a sign on the highway,
A billboard,
a billboard,
large sign.
huge billboard. It said, "Cold bedrooms cause large families. Fix the heater." It's so funny. Every time I drove by it, I thought it was just hilarious. So what are you up to, little sister?
Just sitting on the porch.
Just chilling.
Just
Brian,
chilling. Enjoying this day.
yeah, it's beautiful for August, no doubt. Brian and
I spent
Danielle,
the whole day.
how close
Spent
are
the whole
y'all
day with the
to
grandkids.
that? That might have been overwhelming.
Nope.
How close are y'all to the Pinecone Fest? What, Amy, tell us the name of the town again, Mount Vernon?
Yeah, we're 45 minutes.
Yeah.
45 minutes.
Yeah, about 45 maybe.
So what's the dates, Amy? I got it in my phone.
Yeah, I was looking at it. I found the Facebook page. I think it's October.
Yeah, it's October.
It's October 11th to the 13th.
Okay.
11 to 14. All right. We may
Yeah.
check it out. Yeah.
Some of us are going to be there on Thursday, and we're staying till Monday, so you have that option too if you want to visit.
It's a
more
holiday,
with
isn't it?
people.
Isn't it a
But
holiday or
there-
something?
Do what?
Isn't it a holiday or something?
Yes, Monday is a holiday.
Oh, cool.
Columbus Day.
What was that? Who said what there? Somebody.
I think it's my people that live next door to me, Bubba.
Oh, it says it's Indigenous People Day. I'm not sure if I'm indigenous. I may have to work. Oh, Columbus Day too.
They took away Columbus Day and changed it to Indigenous Peoples
The
Day.
14th, we're off on Monday.
Yeah, we will be off. We're going to get an Airbnb. I'm pretty sure we won't be staying right there at the lake. We sold our camper a few years ago when I decided I needed a corporate job and moved to Oklahoma City. And I didn't regret the corporate job, but it took a lot of time for my family chasing that dollar. So we're much happier now, me working home every night. I do regret selling my camper.
I don't. I mean,
So, large family, where are y'all at?
We're in Rains County. So what county is Mount Vernon?
Not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So Sulphur Springs, which is just next to Mount Vernon, is directly north of us. So
Okay.
yeah.
We're 30 minutes. Yeah, we're 30 minutes from Sulphur Springs. And then if you take Interstate 30 east by like another half an hour or so, we're give or take about an hour.
Yeah, less than an
Mount
hour.
Vernon.
It's not actually in Mount Vernon. It's at Walleye State Park is actually on Lake Cypress Springs.
Yeah, Lake Cypress.
So it's actually south of Mount Vernon, but that's the address they assigned to it was a Mount Vernon address. It's south of Mount Vernon.
Okay.
Well, Brian and Danielle,
We're by Lake Fork. So
Yeah, we don't.
you
live far.
guys being our local Texas geographical experts, seeing how we're in Oklahoma, most of us. How close is that Mount Vernon from Pittsburgh? Do you know?
Oh, probably within a half an hour.
Because my cousin, he's passed away now. Mine and my little sister's cousin used to own the boat marina and all down there in Pittsburgh on Pittsburgh Lake.
It's barefoot. It's called Barefoot.
Yeah, I was thinking it was close to that.
It's
where
not
we're gonna
far.
yeah.
Yeah, it's not far. It's a little farther east on 30.
Hey, Donald, welcome in Money Pit Homestead. We're glad you're in here. Hey, Jerry and Regina.
Hey, Jack, you want me to leave so Money Pit can come in?
There's room for Money Pit. You can click the link and jump up here with us, Donald. Hey, Joyfield Janae, welcome in. So, guys, I just read that list of all of the topics. Now, 2 of those are mine, and it's going to be both days. We're going to do. I'll release my part, but I don't know how soon they're going to do the rest. We're going to. Somebody's got feedback on one of their phones. You got a volume up on a phone somewhere. So anyway, we're going to do the. I'll be doing a freeze-dried presentation both days. The same presentation each day. And processing chickens each day. Oh, right here. Hang on. There is Miss Joyfield Janae. Welcome in, Janae.
Hey, y'all.
So we got a full panel. We've got a quorum now. What do y'all want to vote on?
That's wonderful. Yay.
No Texas.
You want to vote on the What's your opinion on the pygmies in New Guinea? That's what I think she's trying to say.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I had a buddy, he'd asked a stranger that. Well, let me tell you, what is your opinion on the pygmies in New Guinea? And he just as serious as he could be, it just blow people's mind. Most of them didn't have an opinion. So I think this event, though, and Ryan is probably more familiar with it than I am, but this Oklahoma Homestead Rendezvous, September the 27th and 28th, McAllister, Oklahoma, Southeastern Expo Center.
Yep.
Keith,
Keith went and toured that with with Chris the other day. 80,000 square feet. This thing is huge.
I've driven by it.
It's master.
A million times.
Yeah, it's gonna be something else down there. We've got a main floor. It's all that's gonna host most of the vendors unless they've got something that requires them to be outside. Inside that
Smiley.
Hey, inside a stage, there's going to be 2 or 3 different classroom areas going with the presentations and all that. It's going to be quite huge. So, and Chris, we were talking the other day that the whole thing with Rendezvous, instead of my brother just said over 200 toilets in that place. So
That's nice.
that's a good thing.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, she wanted that whole rendezvous. They're putting together a farmer's market, animal exchange, so people can trade and sell animals. There's that. We got people from the building. They have portable buildings that are coming out and setting up. They've got. There's a guy now. We thought we weren't going to be able to have a bounce around for the kids. That's looking like that might happen. There's some other people.
Insurance.
Yeah, but she wasn't able to do it. But apparently the expo center has somebody that can work with them on that, and so we won't have to have the insurance.
Be under the county's insurance.
Jerry said, "Good evening, rednecks." Jerry and Regina Lucas. So if y'all don't know, I am the redneck weatherman.
It's all good.
But yeah, the rendezvous, it literally is going to be like an old time rendezvous where everybody comes in, they share information, they're teaching, they're learning, they're trading. There's going to planning to have a farmer's market going as well. It's going to be a full on weekend.
I'm excited.
Oh, I can't wait.
She has offered to help any way she can with our event we're working on. I still feel like we may have to delay ours. Just things ain't coming together quite like I want them to, and I want it to be right.
Yeah.
The event that we're talking about, Jerry and Regina, is in September, the 27th and 28th of September this year, and it's in High Rainy Ridge. Welcome in. It is in McAllister, Oklahoma, at the Southeast Expo Center.
Hi, Stacy.
Sure, Smiley Matthews.
Aww.
So and I will be speaking. Ryan, that's in the middle screen top currently, he's going to be there doing interviews and all kinds of stuff.
We're also speaking and presenting as well. So
awesome. I hadn't looked at. See, I've got 3 different areas according to the schedule. There's
Right.
going to be a main 1 and a main 2 on, I guess, ground floor.
Right.
Main floor, and then upstairs. So that's 4 areas, if I'm understanding.
Yeah, that main floor is where predominantly the vendors are going to be, and there's a main stage set up there that'll have live music and that type of stuff. And then the separate speaking areas. One is rather large; it'll hold 200 or 300 people. I think it's what it was. And then there's 2 smaller ones that'll hold like 25 people, 50 people, something like that. So
the main, looks like I'm going to be on the main floor for the chicken processing, and the main 2 for my presentation on freeze drying.
Right.
So, y'all hit the thumbs up. We got 18 people in here right now.
Yeah. And my brother just chimed in. Maine holds over 1,000. So.
Wow. Main 2 holds how many? Do you know, Keith?
Yeah, I can't remember. Yeah, Keith, you know what? Yeah, he can chime in on it. He went down there. I had to work and make a living. So
I've driven by that 400 times. I used to have an office just north of McAllister that I drove to all the time back when I was in Oilfield. Maine holds 1,000.
Yeah, it's tremendously huge.
I think it's going to be an incredible event, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Jack and Dina, y'all. Connect. Thank you, Joyfield Janae.
You're welcome. Y'all so sweet.
Vendor.
Hey, Jack.
Vendor booths are $25, y'all.
Wow.
That's cheap. $10 at the gate. And what's the age cutoff for free?
It was younger. I think it was. I'll have to go back and look in my notes. But it was,
yeah, something like that. 5 or 6. Well, yes, Corey, what's up?
Hey, you know, you're always talking about my penny shopping. I went penny shopping today and
that's the penny shopping queen of this universe right there.
Yeehaw.
I got 6. I got to go in this room in here.
You remember when hey, Corey, you remember when I made that video about the miracle calf? I didn't have a bull for 18 months and I got a free calf. You remember that? And you got on to me for spinning circles is making you dizzy in my video. That's what you just did.
I don't remember. Okay, I got it.
That's a pretty cool little video if y'all check that out. It's called Miracle Calf, one of our videos. It's one of our early on videos. Okay. What is that?
Oh, well, hold up. I lost you. Just a minute.
Well, I ain't gone nowhere.
It's a casserole pan.
For a penny.
Oh, is it glass?
Well, I can't see you. My pictures.
You can bigify?
Yes, it's glass on the bottom. It's got a lid.
I'm not a bigify. Let me see.
Solo layout, maybe.
There. Now show it, Corey.
Our signal's bad.
You disappeared. Now how do I get back?
Go back.
Oh, there you go. Good job. Yeah.
She disappeared.
I think she got a bad signal on her.
Y'all wouldn't believe what she has bought for a penny.
But I saw today on one of those posts that they had the Toastmaster crock pots and something else. And I'm sure they're very cheap. That went from what we found very cheap. And your tables.
Well, thank you, Simple Acres Homestead. I think I'm gonna kick my sister out because she's echoing back on us. And we'll open a spot. Remove from stage. She's gone.
There.
Okay,
Yeah,
that was
head
the
out too,
feedback.
'cause we have to put some little people to bed. So
Yeah.
Y'all got a lot of that to do, so
it takes a while.
we understand. So we're glad y'all jumped on here, and you guys go check their channel out. They got a cool thing going over there at Large Family Homestead.
And I think my daughter over there subscribed
I'll
to
check y'all
everybody
out.
also. Trying to just support everybody. That's the way to do it.
Yep.
Yeah, we appreciate
Hey, it's all Grady. Welcome in. Yeah, we appreciate it. This community like this helps us all. Amy, not all of us are rockets like Amy and Chris up there. October to now, they got 1,000 subscribers, and that is incredibly awesome.
That's amazing.
So proud for y'all.
Good job.
Awesome.
Good job.
All right, you guys have a good night.
Hey, good night, y'all. It's nice to see your faces again.
Put your face in, say goodbye. Hold on, Brooke wants to wave too. She's gonna find her
Aw.
Hey, Brooke,
Aw,
we
hey.
do this every second Sunday of the month. So the second Sunday of every month, we do an open mic.
Okay, all right.
We go live every
Happy to
Sunday at
catch
7.
We've been trying, but it gets busy. So
Danielle,
Yeah.
that's your link, right? I just dropped it. The LFH, is that y'all?
No, it's large. The link should say Large Family Homestead.
Exactly,
It says
large.
LFH Brian and Danielle on your screen.
Yeah, that's
I couldn't fit it all. So
It's rather large.
it
It
is.
is. Yeah, Large Family Homestead is large.
Y'all have
That's
a good
so
night.
good.
All right, thanks again.
Thanks for joining in.
Big
They
family
gone.
homestead. That
They
must be
gone. We
it.
got a couple open
Yeah.
spots, Rainy Ridge or Money Pit, if y'all want to jump in, or Simple Acres Homestead. You guys said that was interesting to do the open mic. Jump up here with us. Click that link that you see. Is it still on everybody's? It doesn't show on mine. Can y'all see that?
It's at the very top. It's showing. Yeah.
Smiley's telling me it's available. Y'all click that link and it puts you in our basement.
Y'all, the Farm to Table Direct show is awesome. I was able to catch live when they were talking about the cattle, the Longhorn. And I don't know if you heard of Temple Grandin. Remember
Yes.
how what an advocate she was for the animals, especially the cows. And I just love Temple Grandin very much. And I happened to I don't remember which one of our communities told me about Farm to Table last month, but I happened to catch one of their lives a few weeks ago. It was totally awesome. I enjoyed it. So they're good channel. So if y'all haven't subscribed to them, please subscribe, because we have a wonderful array of communities. We have a wonderful array of communities.
Well,
That is right.
thank you, Janae. I appreciate that very much. And we enjoyed your comments and when you were chiming in that night on the live chat.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. I can't believe, and I know you guys are just really getting your feet under you with the channel, but I can't believe your channel ain't exploded. You guys do a phenomenal job, and I'm talking about the Farm to Table Direct live show with Ryan and Keith. You guys,
It will.
it'll go, no doubt.
It's
Here is.
Yeah, I seen that. Jerry and Regina, there is a link. It should be floating at the top. It's a blue bar at basically the top of the chat. Click that, and it will put you in my basement, and I can bring you up.
And it's posted by Dyer Family Farm.
Okay, we're gonna try to do this right quick that we was trying to do a while ago. Well, that didn't work. What happened?
Popped up for a second.
All right, go, Corey.
This is a casserole dish.
That's what you got.
I got 6 of these today. I
And
also
cost
got
you
some salad bowls that are like for lunches, and also got a Vicks
Vaporizer.
And let me show you the salad deals. These things
All
are
for a
pretty
penny.
cool. Yeah, all of them for a penny. These are pretty cool. I'm gonna have to sit down for a second.
Yeah, I'd like for you to quit making me dizzy.
But this is the lid to it. And this is a
Because
little,
yeah, dressing.
Back up from
It's
your
for your-
camera and put a little
it's
light
for
on
your-
it.
it's for your dressing, and there's a fork in the top.
Mhm.
And then it has this little compartment, and then your actual bow.
That is cool.
I got like 5 of them.
All right, I'm gonna go back to the regular panel, and we
All
got
right.
somebody else in the basement. Y'all welcome in Jerry and Regina Lucas if she joins us.
Hi, Jerry.
Oh, there
Hello.
he is. Hi, Jerry. How are you? Another cool beard there. Where did Amy and Chris go?
Doing all right.
Amy and Chris, where'd y'all go?
Ooh. They're starting to freeze up, so they may have.
No, I can have 6. I'm freezing up. We're freezing up.
No, Amy and them were.
Jerry's gone. I sell fishing stuff on the side of the road.
They said their phone shut off. So.
We'll jump back on with his. So anyway, that's cool, Corey. I've gone penny shopping with her, and it is not fun for me.
Well, because you don't
I
know.
spent less than $1 today.
She knows what she's doing because she's done it long enough. So for her, it's like in and out, and she's.
I like to look at the sport. All right, Jerry's back. Hey, welcome back in, Jerry.
Oh, there I am.
Yeah, we got you. You was up here a while ago, and then you just went away.
There you go.
Pretty
Okay,
easy.
Jack, I'm going to leave. I'm going to let somebody else come in.
All right, little sister, love
Love
you.
y'all.
Missed you today.
So what part of Oklahoma are you in?
We are in South Central, Marlow.
I live in Duncan.
So what part of Oklahoma are you in?
Marlow. Can you hear us? Jerry? Amy said they were going to jump off anyways. Been up since 4 a.m. and on the road. Sorry, I'll watch on my TV. All right,
Yeah,
Amy.
I've been to Oklahoma quite a few times.
Where you from? Where are you from at, Jerry?
I'm in Rogersville, Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Wow.
That's pretty good haul from here. Not too bad.
Yep.
Let's
see where we at.
Lori's putting up links. I appreciate that. Joyfield Janae is gone.
Yep.
Yes, Amy and Chris, we definitely want to congratulate you on that 4,000 hours. That's what's been fleeting from me. There's Janae back.
Okay.
So we missed
all right.
all the lives today. All of them. We like to catch Money Pit on Sundays, as well as Dale does a good Bible study on 9 acres, and we didn't catch any of those today.
No.
What all can you sell in that event there, Redneck?
They have.
Ryan might know better.
Ryan, do you know what kind of?
Well, I mean, it's been a little bit of everything. I just messaged the woman and the couple that's putting this on and asked them your question. I hadn't got a reply.
Hey, Redneck.
Yeah, we're trying to answer it. Can you hear him talking?
Can you hear us? I don't know if he can't hear us. I don't know.
Jerry, I don't know if you can turn the volume up or something. I'm still watching. Just won't be on the panel. My phone needs charging. That's cool, Amy. We're glad you jumped up and showed us.
Can I give you my phone number, Redneck? Everybody's bleeding in. Yeah, but every time I say something, I can hear my stuff, and everybody's bleeding in at one time.
Yeah, are you on? Have you got it playing on a phone and a computer or something?
No, just a cell phone.
I don't know how to fix that bleed back.
He needs to reach out to Chris Tomlinson, not you.
Yeah.
If you go on to if you can hear me, if you go on to Facebook and find Oklahoma Homestead Rendezvous, they can get you that. I asked her your question, but I haven't.
No, that's my phone.
No. Can you go on Facebook and look up Oklahoma Homestead Rendezvous and they can answer that question, Jerry?
I don't do Facebook.
Okay, we can't help him because
Yeah.
we're not.
I'm trying to get an answer, but I haven't received one back yet. As far as when he asked about the rebel flags.
The rebel flags.
Yeah, he had asked if he could sell rebel flags.
Yeah, I don't know for sure, but I think you probably can.
I don't do Facebook.
Yeah, we copy. We hear you good. We can hear you well.
Because me and my partner, we sell rebel flags.
Yeah. Right. All right. I'm getting some feedback on my end. I'm gonna have to.
You got her phone number. Give him her phone number.
No, she doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, what else is going on, guys? Janae, how have you been?
I've been great. I've been you're right. We have Thursday night hangouts with starts with the hour starts off 5 o'clock Central Time with Johnny and Christine Gillum at 5 o'clock. The Thursday night homestead hangouts.
Well, I'll talk to you later.
All right, Jerry. I'm sorry we're having bad connection.
Bye, Jerry. See you later. Come back now, y'all here. So Jack and Deanna had some new baby chicks hatching. If y'all haven't seen them at Dyer Family Farms, I know Scotty's keeping up with them, and a bunch of Lone Cross and Flash Ministries, Karen and Scotty. And he always checking on the baby chicks that Jack and Deanna have at Dyer Family Farm, and they're totally awesome. Hey, welcome in, Bert and Cindy from Simple Acre Homestead. So I really appreciate, Jack and Diana are beautiful people. We have a bunch of wonderful communities across the world in the United States too.
What?
And Leonard Mountain Homestead, they're wonderful people. But Chris, there's a lot of feedback on Bert and Cindy. Y'all have your fan on or something? Yeah.
I got everything's off as far as I know.
Yeah, we're good.
Hey, tell us about Brett and Cindy at Simple Acre Homestead.
Yeah, tell us.
Hey guys, you still got feedback?
No, we're not getting feedback.
Okay, good.
You got a great mic. It's appreciated.
Oh, excellent. Just on the laptop. So Cindy's just getting us a glass of wine to sit back with you guys here. So
well, let's have a cup of coffee. Just walked into the house.
Oh my goodness!
He is behind the camera.
He is.
Yeah. Hey, Cindy, welcome in. So tell us about Brett and Cindy and Simple Acre Homestead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, I was waiting for you.
But okay, get a sip of wine, courage, and then tell us.
She says I'm the talker. I don't think so. What would you like to know? So basically about the channel, or?
Yeah, about the channel. I'm sorry, I was catching up chat too.
Yeah, no worries. Basically, we've been at it for about just over 2 years now. We're on 0.93 of an acre, just less than an acre.
Right.
And we have a pile of chickens. We have ducks, geese, rabbits, quail, goats. About as much as we can with the space we have. So.
And 4 kids.
Right.
And 4 kids. They take up room too.
Hang them on a nail.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's quite a bit on less than an acre.
It is. Yeah. It's very we did a lot of thinking when we laid it all out.
Yeah, it takes planning when you're in a small space, for sure.
Exactly.
And we've made changes. We had pigs. We decided.
Yeah, that wasn't working out so well.
I bought me a custom coffee cup, and Let's Have a Cup of Coffee walks in, and my wife gives it to him. It's all good. Hope you enjoy it. he just got off work and he looks good. I don't know why he won't get on camera.
Well, I don't have the same haircut as everyone else that's in this chat and everything.
Ryan's got a ball cap on, so look at that. I'm really getting more and more excited about this event, though. It's going to be great. It is, our event. I've been reaching out, and I've got some feedback from people. And like I said, we've got Justin Rhodes, and if y'all don't know who he is, check out the Justin Rhodes show. He's going to be
a little channel.
Show. Yeah, just a little channel, a little over me. He's going to be our keynote speaker currently. That could change because we haven't paid his retainer yet because we need to get everything mashed together before dollars start going out, if that makes sense.
Right, absolutely.
But I think our dates may change. It's February, last day of February, first day of March, 2025 in Duncan, Oklahoma.
Yep.
And that's current plan. But like I said, this expo or rendezvous is happening. Chris has been helping me a lot, muddle through some stuff, and I try to help her early on, and man, she is taking that ball and run it to the goal line.
I guarantee it. We're in that final push right now, and it is. I say we because we're still on the phone with her so much and working with her so much, and of course we, one of the sponsors and of it and speaking down there as well, and it's just, bless her heart, she has just put everything into it, and with the sponsor we got just Friday, no, was it Friday? Yeah, had 2 more sponsors jump on board Friday. And went down, and one of them was Union Stockyards, which is the big cattle stockyard there in McAllister.
That's
and,
awesome.
Walked in, told them what was going on, and had flyers, and they said, "Yep," pulled out the checkbook and wrote a check. So I mean, it's things are coming together nicely down there.
They're going to benefit from that, though. I believe they're going to be blessed.
Yeah.
The local.
And the beauty about it is she's not trying to make money. She's not trying to be a spectacular event. What she wants to do is get that type of information out to people could use it, because it's not as widespread as our community might think it is.
No.
Absolutely. It's so good. And like I said, those topics, we will be closing in prayer. We will stay on longer tonight since it's a open mic, but if there's any prayer requests, everybody put them in the chat, or if you're on panel, let us know. Hey, welcome back, 3B. I seen you was back in here. Jump on panel if you feel like it. Dina made me a cup of coffee, but she did give me a pretty cool mug too. I don't know if y'all can read that.
There you go. Nice.
That's our Dyer Family Farm freeze-dried logo. So we got 3 logos. I got a logo have I showed it on here for the Redneck Weather Report? I don't know if I've shown that. And then we have our Dyer Family Farm logo on top of that. This is Mickey from Critter Creek made me the logo. If y'all need the logo, contact Mickey.
Redneck.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
He does such a good job. So I was hesitant. I'd ask about where people are getting their logos, and they said Critter Creek. Get a hold of Critter Creek. Mickey at Critter Creek. And his email, I believe, is on his channel. So you can go to Critter Creek, get his email. He goes on to your channel. He watches videos. He figures out, what your channel's about, develops and puts in what you want in there. So in our regular logo, I wanted a cross and stuff in there, and he got it in there. But he does his homework. He don't just willy-nilly create something.
And I'm gonna drop his link so y'all can have it. I'll drop it.
And
right
it's
now.
free, y'all. It's free. So here's
Wow. Yeah, that's the one I love right there.
see the
That,
cross underneath the flag back there. It's got the crown of thorns and all that on it. So
That's
we
beautiful.
did all of
Yeah.
that for free.
Thank you, Janae.
All of that for free. Wow.
Yes, ma'am.
Dina made this logo. That was before we knew about Mickey, but she's done a great job.
That was
You
inspired
do a
off
great job.
very good candy, whatever they're called.
Yeah. I don't remember.
They come in different. They're good. I don't
Love-
remember the name of them.
I do too. Love that flag. That was one thing, and the eagle on top of it. Mickey's just done. I can't believe it's free. You know how many hundreds of dollars we'd have had to pay for that?
Like I'm really happy for that, except for the.
I can tell you because I paid a little over $200 for my logo on one of my other channel things that I do. So yeah.
Wow.
So I'll show y'all. I blew it up a little bit.
Mhm.
See if I can get it to focus again.
You can bigify if you want to make it bigger.
Well, I gotta get it to focus before I bigify. That is our actual.
There it is, right there. Look how pretty. There it is, right
I
there.
didn't
Yeah.
know how he had done that, but that is our actual greenhouse.
Wow.
Just like
And
that.
I mean, to a T. He had taken a picture and characterized it.
And that tree.
And the
That
tree,
tree's
well, the cross ain't there. And if you just dig through that logo, it's got our house. We've got a little guest house. It's in there. He got it all. I'm telling you, he's thorough and he's good. Mickey did Leonard Mountain Homestead too. So
Very
let's
cool.
see. Coffee needs to contact Mickey, don't he? They're chatting behind the scenes.
Bert and Cindy, where are y'all at?
We are in Ontario.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Neighbors.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're very envious when we hear about all these meetups.
Yeah. Yeah, no wonder we are too far away.
Well, it's a little expensive for you guys to come down, but if you ever get a chance, I want to tell you, I've only been to one official meetup. I went to the Lake 10 Killer meetup this year, and it was a nasty day weather-wise. So Dina didn't make the trip with me, but it was worth it was a 5-hour drive for me. A lot further for you guys.
I stayed here and bought chickens.
You know,
Yeah,
that was one of the
stayed
things.
here, bought chickens.
It was in my backyard. I mean, I'm real close to it, but it was one of those things where schedule conflicts just didn't let it happen.
Yeah, it's good. It's going to happen again at 25, and there's more. There's one coming up real quick in Georgia or somewhere.
Yeah. Bert and Cindy, y'all, do y'all know D6 Homestead? I know they're it's D-E-E, and it's 6 Homestead. They're up in Canada as well.
Oh, okay. No, I haven't come across them.
Yeah,
there's a lot of Canadian people. Dyer family, did y'all get rain today? We did early this morning. Really before daylight. By daylight it was done, but we got rain the last 2 days as well.
It's nice.
We've got a lot of Canadian people. Hey, Teresa Jukowitz, welcome in our community. Rambling with the Brums is up there.
Yes,
and
God.
then, Jennifer Ocean Homestead. She's in Canada.
The lady I got my idea for my chicken coops out of Canada too.
Yeah, what's it? May.
Is it May Acres?
May Blooms.
May Bloom.
May Blooms is a channel out of Canada. We're building their chicken coop right now. Her chicken coop. Don't have plans. It's a custom build, and that's a funny thing.
That's the best kind.
Dina's like, why do we got to keep taking it off and checking this and doing that and putting it back and cutting it? I said, it's custom.
It's measured twice, cut 3, screwed 4.
Yeah.
But it's really taking shape now. It's looking good. I was engineering. What did I call it? I'm an engine. Well, I don't remember how I said it. Engineering something. I'm making a window. a custom window, slide window from some plexiglass and some wiggle wire track off left over from greenhouse.
Oh my!
And it's working out well. It's gonna be a nice. We're calling it the chicken condo.
Chicken condo.
It's going to be the cream leg bar condo.
Yeah, it's gonna be the cream leg bar condo. That's the. We're gonna put more of that, more than just one up. But
yeah, are you making the plans as you go, Jack?
yes. Building them in my head.
It's funny, right? Because we've built some stuff in the past too, where people have asked us for the plans, and it's like there weren't any. It was just as you go, right? And
we actually planning on building. You're right. I can look at something and see it from the inside out, and that's how you build. That's how you know when you build the inside of the wall and then the outside of the wall. You don't build the outside. Yeah. So it's gone quite a bit further than this now. See if y'all can.
Okay.
That's kind of what it is, but
I did see some of the progress in the videos.
Yeah, it's getting there. So I've got a lot of videos on it that I need to pull together. The phone went dead last night, and then that live I did an update. I did a little bit of an update walk around on it. I don't think I've got an actual completed picture of hers.
You know,
that is about as close.
Complete.
That's about as close. That's what we're shooting for.
Okay.
So anyway, it's going to be a nice coop. It's going to be a nice coop, and we want to build 2 or 3 more. That's what maybe 5 or 6 more. We're going to have, each one's going to have its own breed in it. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Yeah. So we can keep purebreds. That's the
Modern
focus.
Coop. Yep.
Modern coop. That's right. Bougie.
Bougie.
I'll be catching them painting their toenails hot pink.
I'm a repurposed kind of guy. My kids bought a swimming pool a few years ago, one of those Walmart jobs, and the frame. And of course, it fell apart like they always do. But I had the leftover frame, and I was getting ready to throw it away, and I got to looking at it. So I started assembling all the leftover pieces, and it's the perfect size for a good chicken tractor. So I'm going to use that frame to make a chicken tractor.
Oh,
I've
that'd
seen
be
them
cool.
use old trampoline for the
Yeah.
too.
Yep. Had a friend do that. Did the trampoline.
That's not much further, but Stacy just Molly Matthews sitting right behind me just texted me a little video of it. It's got a little bit more updates, but yeah, that was last night. That wasn't tonight. Like I said, I was dusting off the sawdust out of my hair, or man glitter, whatever you want to call it, off the top of my head just before we sat down and got in here. Recycle and reuse. That's right, 3B.
Bye, Lori.
Yeah, we'll see you, Lori. Good night.
See you, Lori.
Glad you
Good
came
night.
in. Can I buy the chicken hats? I don't care. You got to put them on and take care of them, little sister. I'm a use up, reuse again. I've got a bunch of used sheet metal and stuff like that laying around, and I bought a chainsaw sawmill and all the fixings and everything to cut. We got some real big pines that I need to drop. They're long and straight, and I thought, we'll build a chicken coop. And she said, nah, we're going to buy lumber. I don't want
You could build another one out of that. They could all be different.
Yeah, maybe. Like my
You can never have too many.
That's right.
Right. We've got what?
Somebody at church today said, how many chickens you got? 20. I said, she said 30. I said, 60. She said, oh my.
Yeah. We get asked too, and I never know.
Yeah, if you don't know,
Chicken math just compounds daily.
Yeah.
We have had as many as 500.
That's too many.
Wow.
That was too many. I was having to feed 2 hours in the morning before going to work and 2 hours after work, and it was a lot.
It was a full time.
It needed to be
chicken math.
my full-time job, or what I did was, so my uncle passed away, and he had a GQF 1502 Sportsman's incubator.
He informed me that's what he wants for his birthday this
And
year.
my aunt said, would you like, she knew I hatched a few eggs along. She said, would you like to buy his incubator? And I was like, yeah, I'd like to look at it, kind of think about what you might want for it. And she said $100. I said, I don't need to look at it. I'll take it. He had only run 2 rounds through it.
Mm-hmm.
So I got this 240 egg incubator, and we went to a chicken auction, and I way out purchased eggs. So then we got that incubator full, and we got 2 or 3 styrofoam incubators sitting around full, and then we turned around and did the same thing with quail eggs after that. But yeah, we got overran. We were feathered up. Hey, welcome in, Dale. There's a spot on the panel, Dale, if you want to come up.
I like that. It said chicken math compounds quicker than mafia interest.
Yeah. Who put that up? Clyde?
Yeah.
Let's have a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
He's grinning at me. He needs a cup of coffee. His is empty.
Oh.
We I don't know if you've seen it or not, Jack. We put I've started doing a thing, Keith and I've been working on. It's you might be a homesteader, and one of the ones that I've got written down, I haven't put out yet, is if you have more animals than living relatives, you might be a homesteader.
That would make us homesteaders.
Oh, the one this morning was if you consider chickens a gateway drug, you might be.
I saw that.
Yeah.
They really are, though. Evaluate that out. I'm just going to get a couple of chickens. Next thing you know, you got goats and donkeys and who knows what else.
We don't have those yet.
No, we don't. We got to redo some fence before we get any more large animals. We sold out of cows last December and want to redo the border fences before we bring back any more large animals. We only have 15 acres, so nothing big.
That sounds perfect.
Yeah, perfect size.
It really is to do what we want to do. I want my next big animal to be sheep. We've had them, and if you don't let them get too big before you process them, they're delicious.
Yeah.
And there's what's 3B saying? Dropping melons off yesterday and then testing them. You could have dropped some of them melons up here, 3B. I told you on that video, if you'd have brought them up here, I'd let you know if there's any good. They don't live that far from us. 3B.
Somebody's got piggies. Piglets.
Anyone needs piggies.
Even more
Angie from Our Cabin in the Woods. Am I right? Is it Our Cabin in the Woods that's got the pigs, Amy?
Tony and Angie.
Yeah, that's Our Cabin in the Woods, right?
Yep.
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm.
Dale, I'm sorry I missed your live. I wish you'd jump on panel with us.
Yeah, Dale had a good live. I managed to catch a lot of it.
Dale, I love to catch Dales. I usually try to, but we were just
chicken coop.
I know tomorrow night we've got American Legion meeting, so not going to be able to build on tomorrow, and so we was just trying to get a few things done. You know how it is, squeeze everything in, and then we got to go back to work Monday morning.
Oh yeah.
Which we're off every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That does help.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when I had that job.
Well, the jobs that pay really get in the way of everything else.
I tell my brother all the time, I don't have time for a job. I got too much other stuff going on. I just can't figure out how to keep the paycheck coming. That's the problem.
Yeah, exactly.
Bert, I think Cindy might have been right. You're the talker. She's nodded a few times, but I haven't heard her say anything.
You get her on something she's passionate about, and there's just no stopping her.
Yeah, I
There
can
you go.
rant, but yeah, has to be a certain topic.
Yeah. You're on politics or
No, then we'll be deplatformed.
Okay, Dale's setting up. He's going to jump on with us. That's cool. That's good. I wish I'd have What do you talk about tonight? Not to put you on the spot.
a lot of proverbs. Yeah.
Proverbs is
Good.
that's a, you know, if you take that, break it down, Proverbs, you can read the first day of each the month, you read Proverbs 1,
Yep.
and then go on through the 31.
Mm-hmm.
It is a book for every day of the month, and it is just good life advice.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
I love
if we
your
could just
shirt
if we could just
too.
do that, we would have a better life. Yeah.
You ain't kidding. You ain't kidding. That's the whole purpose. I don't know if all y'all see my prayers in the mornings, but I put a prayer
Mm-hmm.
out every morning. It was more for me than anything, and there is things that I pray privately about that I don't put on there, but it was to give me some more consistency in my prayer life is the reason I started doing that. It's like accountability.
Right.
Praise the Lord. I just dropped Tony and Angie's link for our cabin in the woods if y'all need
And
to
they
go and
got the
connect.
piggies.
Yep.
The piggies.
See, there it is. That's the link. Good channel, by the way.
I wish we were set up for pigs, but we're not.
Yeah, we're not ready for pigs. We had a pig. We've raised a lot of pigs. We had a pig pen when we first moved
Yeah.
here, but I tore it down, put honeybees in it.
Those pigs were different though than farm pigs. Those were show pigs. Those were pigs you put baby oil on and give them a bath every week.
You know, I just love that story when I was growing up with Charlotte's Web with the spider and with Wilbur. I'll never forget that. That is
Me
so
either.
beautiful.
It's one of my
Guys,
favorites too.
I
looky
love it.
who,
Yep.
looky who's up
Howdy,
now.
howdy, y'all.
Yeah.
Welcome in, Dale. So
How
I
y'all doing?
apologize face to face, kinda, about missing your live tonight. I love to catch your
Hey, you know,
Sunday.
someone else popped in our life. In fact, I think Bert and Cindy, I was talking to you guys too. You said you had something to go do. That's why they make replay, y'all. Like life
That's
happens,
right.
you know. And I'm telling you, if you're a content creator or you have a lot of channels that you follow, you can't be at everybody's at the same time. Like there's no way. And I
No, that's
fully
true.
understand that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But
We caught a little bit of that Creekside Chronicles this morning on our way to church. That's always good. I don't know if y'all checked
I didn't
that
get
out.
it. Yeah, I haven't got to watch Creekside today. There's lots of things that I've missed out on the last 2 days. Like I didn't get to see the whole Georgia crew over. You know, I mean, Donnie and Christine, part of the Homestead Hangout, and
Yeah,
Ginger
just
and
bits and
Kelly,
pieces.
all that. I didn't get to see any of that because yesterday we had Lisa's brother's funeral in the morning. You know, and it was one of them days that we had visitation, then we had the funeral, then we had graveside, then we had a dinner. Then as soon as we got done with like the dinner and everything, we had to make a mad dash over an hour away because then we had a wedding with the extended family and didn't get home till like almost 1 o'clock last night. So my day is pretty much trying to catch up with myself all day.
How's the job search for the partner, co-teacher, whatever?
Still searching.
Still searching. So we've been praying for that. Got you on our list already, and we just added Lisa's family for the loss to the prayer request or to the prayer
Appreciate
list.
that.
Thank you.
You know, and like
Jack
I
and
was
Deanna.
saying during my live or my devotional today, like that was I'd never been to a service, but like most of the family is one denomination, part of the family is another. So we had two different pastors or preachers. Like the service at the church was by one, then we went out to the graveside, it was something completely different. And they, you know, it actually turned out being something really nice, I thought, but it was different.
We went to one of my cousin's funeral one time, and they were rocking out to Willie Nelson. I was like, "What is this?"
Oh wow!
Bert, there was a time, Bert, when I'd say you'd have to prove that you can make good peach wine, but I don't drink it anymore. So I've made my share, though, hundreds of gallons, to be honest. But we were going to open a winery once upon a time, but
I've never been a wine fan. Like, I'm just not into wine. You know,
I wasn't
I'm kind of
when I
like
was
you.
younger.
In my former life, I had a real liking to a beverage that comes in a clear mason jar and there's no taxes paid on it. Like, I had a real
Yeah.
but you know, at that
think
wedding
I'm
last night, there was a lot of cheer going on there, and I got offered several times, and I'm at that point in my life. I'm like, no, I'm just really not interested.
Yeah, I don't miss it either. I don't miss the next morning.
No.
Yeah.
No.
That's it right there. My brother-in-law likes to, he loves his beer and everything. And I used to always love, he'd bring in different kinds of samples with him. And I got to where I'd say no. And he wanted to know why. And I was like, well, I said, just ain't worth the pain the next day. I have to take a pill for my stomach from my former life. And it just
Yeah.
so,
Well, that and the overall cost too, right? Like, I don't understand how people can live that way between their smokes and their booze.
No,
Yeah, I have so I've told this story before, and I'd tell it in front of him. My dad and his significant other, they at one time, like, they, between the beer, the whiskey, the smoking, and the chewing tobacco habit, like, my wife and I figured up how much that they went through because they told us, you know, how much they were getting. We figured it up, and they were spending more on that than what the wife and I both brought home in a month.
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm like, holy moly.
Yeah.
So we've taught a lot of Dave Ramsey classes in the past in our church. And they, you know, think about what that could have been.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Had I had that understanding when I was young, when I was dipping Copenhagen and drinking that cold snacks and stuff like that, as White Rock calls it, yeah, that to have that money back and invested, we could be full-time farmers right now and not worrying about whether or not the farm was making money.
Yeah. Yeah. You know,
Bert,
and I'm
go
not
ahead.
like, you know, I'm not really against any of that kind of stuff. You know, I am if anything to excess is a sin.
Yeah.
I don't care what it is.
I agree.
Anything to excess.
It's
But
called gluttony.
yeah, exactly. Well, you know, at the end of the second day down at White Rocks, you know, it was like 101 degrees, and you know, you'd been working all day, and
You guys did good, by the way.
I hadn't had a barley or a cold snack forever. And I thought, you know, Jason offered one. I thought, well, you know, that sounds pretty good. I drank about half of that can, and I went, why does anybody drink this? This has got to be the nastiest thing. So then I had to figure out how to get rid of it without insulting the person that gave it to me.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Which Jason understands. Jason and Tara, they understand fully. They're just
Bert, do you see that comment I popped up there?
Yes.
Oh.
So let's have
There
a
you
cup of
go.
coffee.
Absolutely.
It's right behind me, right behind the camera. Him and I would love to come bear hunting someday up there. What's the name of the place, Clyde?
I want to go to Nicktaw Lodge in New Brunswick.
You're still quite a ways from us. That's probably at least 15 hours away.
Bear Track Outfitters is basically right up I-35, which is the center of Oklahoma. It runs right up into Canada through North Dakota.
Central Kansas.
You got to pay toll through
Kansas,
Kansas.
Nebraska, South Dakota, North Dakota, right up through there.
Yep.
I can't remember the name of the town. Bear Track Outfitters.
So we actually have a family cabin in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, up by Shingleton, Michigan, and we can bear hunt up there. My dad killed a 350-pound black bear standing in the sliding glass door with a 30-30. I said, "What would you have done if it didn't kill the bear?" He said, "I would have shut the door."
Yeah. Yeah, I think that area is still about 6 hours or more north of us.
Closer though.
The peninsula of Michigan.
Yep. Yeah. We are so far south. We're close to. We're probably about an hour. Well, maybe 2 hours to Detroit, or maybe a half hour to Port Huron.
Okay. So yeah, it is up there.
Yes.
Wow, you are south in Canada then.
We're very south.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a Southern boy.
Yeah. Well, I think we're right in line with California.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, I got
Just
a
with
praise
different
report
beliefs.
right there. Our son is moving out of California. He's moving back.
Praise
to Alaska.
God.
Yeah. Yeah.
From what my young, so that's the other thing. That's one reason why I was a little bit slow is
Rooster.
my son and his girlfriend are back visiting from Virginia. They come for the funeral and the wedding. And so I've been kind of catching up with him. But he was just telling me before I come on here that California this week finally went ahead and passed the law that you cannot buy a combustion engine in that state. You can't buy a tractor, you can't buy a chainsaw, you can't buy a car, you can't buy a truck, a lawnmower that has a combustion engine.
So what are they going to do when their infrastructure collapses because they can't handle all the charging?
They're going to leave California.
Well, they were already having blackouts and brownouts and
right. It doesn't make sense, does it?
I can't understand this either because it wasn't that long ago they're saying conserve, buy these LED bulbs and do all these things to save hydro, and now we're going to charge our cars? Come on.
It's the administration, the current administration we have, like that's their agenda, you know?
Yeah.
Well, Smiley Matthews and Let's Have a Cup of Coffee's daughter is also in California, about, what did we figure out, 100 miles away from where our son
It doesn't matter
is.
where she's at.
Anyway,
You don't
yeah,
put out
she's
the-
already having rolling blackouts.
Yeah, I lived out there in the early '90s, and we dealt with it even then, the brownouts and the blackouts and stuff. And my son still lives out there, as much as I wish he didn't, but that's where he's grown up and raised, so that's home. But
And like I had this discussion the other day with somebody, I'm not grouping the whole state, everybody in the state as
oh no, it's the government.
doesn't have an intelligence and not a very good person. Because there's a lot of really good people out there in that state. A lot of down home agriculture, down home small town value people. But they've been inundated. I'm going to just flat say it. They've been inundated with idiots in that state. Like idiots.
Yes. And
the idiots are the controlling voice.
Exactly.
Yeah, the money.
So he's moving back to Alaska at least for a little while. He spent 6 years up there, and now he's headed back up there, Anchorage area, actually Eagle River. It's beautiful part of the world.
Oh, he's going to Anchorage?
Well,
that's where he was.
Eagle River. He was stationed there for 6 years.
I would love. Okay, so there's two places in this world that's like on my bucket list to visit, and one of those is Alaska. And the other one is the Down Under.
Yeah.
The New Zealand and Australia.
I can check off the Alaska. We've been several times. Hopefully we'll go again, especially if we have grandkids up there someday.
Even if we don't, if our kids are there, we'll go.
Yeah, exactly. You will not be disappointed. I was standing in the Kenai River fishing for salmon, 2 a.m. in the morning, enough daylight I could see to tie a fly on my fishing rod. That's when it hit me. God created Alaska for people like me.
Amen.
It is incredible. I've been to Idaho, and Idaho has some beautiful places, Montana and Wyoming, and Alaska just stands alone. I've been a little bit of Canada. Parts of Canada is just like it. I don't know. I hadn't been to that much Canada to really say yay or no. I do want to drive from here to Alaska someday, but gosh,
yeah, that's kind of what I want to do.
Yeah, you won't regret it.
I mean,
you know, we were surprised. Our boy left here where we're at in central Oklahoma to drive to Alaska, and the Air Force would only let him drive 500 miles a day. It took him 10 days to get there. You know, that was just getting there. But if you know geographically how Alaska's laid out, so all of Juneau and all that area is fly in or boat in. You can't really even drive there. But to get to Anchorage, he had to go way up into Canada and back down to Anchorage. There's no direct route.
and of course, I want to go there in the summer.
Right.
I like cold weather. I'm I like cold, but I hate snow and ice.
No,
we went up there in July and it was 90 degrees.
It was hotter there.
I was about to die. I was like, I come all the way to Alaska and y'all turn the heat up. Nobody has air conditioning. That's true. Not their cars, not their houses. They generally don't need it. This fat kid was melting.
Oh, I was.
Oh, that's funny. I landed there. I was on my way to Okinawa, Japan, and landed in Anchorage. And it was, I think it was March, and went up on the roof of the airport because that was the only place. That's where the smokers had to go. And went up there, and all you could see was a blanket of white and little specks of light all over the place. It was like middle of the night. Well, probably was daylight for them. I don't know, but anyway, it was beautiful and it was nice. That's the only time I've got to go. So.
I lived in Colorado in the Rockies and spent time in snow that was deep enough that you could bury a 3-story house in, and yeah, there's nothing about that that's appealing to me. Nothing about it.
We've been there. We went to Alaska in December. Our son got married in 2019 up there in a beautiful place called Seward, Alaska, which is south of Anchorage. It's on the Kenai Peninsula, and it's on Resurrection Bay. I got a quick little video up about it, just a short about the boat ride we took across Resurrection Bay. We don't have videos. I got some pictures. I could put some clip pictures of Dina out fishing everybody on the boat when we went
that was fun.
halibut fishing. Oh,
God's
man.
country. Beautiful.
It's just there's a sportsman's paradise. There's no other way to say it.
And that's why it talks to me, because I'm a hunter and a fisherman, and
absolutely, me too. Matter of fact, I think we need to fish this week, Clyde.
So Bert, where do y'all go on vacation? Y'all go?
We haven't had one for a while. You know what? We love to go down to Tennessee and places like that. We've done that many times, and but the last, I think, since the start of that, COVID crap, and we just never went away again after that, it seems.
Yeah.
I'm just now seeing welcome in. God bless America. We're glad you're in here.
Yeah, welcome
If
in.
any of
God
y'all-
bless America. Woo.
Yeah, God. And now read his name correctly. It's God bless America. It's on
That's
purpose.
beautiful. I love that. That's beautiful.
You guys, we got room on the panel for at least one more if somebody wants to jump up. Monty Pitt or God Bless America,
Yeah,
or
Donald.
I've been trying to get 3B.
Donald and
Jump
Lisa. 3B.
Yeah, y'all come up.
You're being called, Donald.
Come up here,
Donald and
Donald.
Lisa.
Donald now. Donald's a
Good.
talker.
He sure is.
We were
good,
selling
good.
our freeze-dried candy at the not the Oklahoma Homestead Rendezvous, at the Okie Homestead Expo. And I think Donald and I and Lisa just stood there patiently listening. She chime in every now and then, but I think we stood there for 2 hours talking. My son actually said, "Dad, would you move so I can help these people buy candy?"
Business. Lisa tells me, Nana Lisa, she tells me all the time, she's like, you could carry on a conversation for 3.5 hours with the folks.
Yeah, that's how Cindy is too.
I have sat in the car waiting for him to talk to somebody for about 3 hours before.
She she hates going to anywhere with me.
Oh,
She's like,
Well,
you go in a
sweet.
store, and I actually said it yesterday to some people. I said the only stranger there is a person I haven't met.
That's
Because
right.
I don't know strangers. As soon as if we're in the same place, I'm gonna know. Yeah, you know.
So I'm gonna post this that God blessed America just put up there.
Yeah, I like that.
Name is blessed because I believe God blessed America on day one, and His blessings are never ending.
Amen. Woo. Love that.
Amen. Absolutely. Well put.
Yep.
Have a good night, Money Pit.
Is Money Pit leaving?
Yeah.
Night,
Well,
Money Pit.
Donald's an hour behind us, so he
What's with the bald noggin comment, huh?
What did he say?
God said he fit between you and Bert with the bald noggin.
What are they? What's that saying that God only made a few perfect heads and made them bald?
He put hair on her.
Not perfect.
Oh, I just assumed anybody that wears a hat must not have hair.
I got too much.
I knew Dale had a lot.
Every 2.5 to 3 weeks, I have to go get my hair cut.
Yeah,
My
I got the
grandpa
Elvis hair.
was a blessed head too. He always said God made a few perfect heads and He put hair on the rest of them. And then he'd say, God gave me one beautiful face and He's cleared off a spot for another one.
Ah.
But my daddy had more hair than any 3 guys you ever met.
But what about your mom's dad?
Yeah, I was going to say it's from the mom's side.
My mom's dad had a lot of hair too.
Really?
But I
The
never met
mailman.
him. He passed away the year before I was born, so I never met my grandpa Jack.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's what my dad's family, they are all like, by the time they're my age, they're pretty bald. You know, my dad still has a little bit, but it's super thin up top, you know. And my mom's dad, on the other hand, he went through 2 years of chemo, and we still buried him with a full head of hair.
Wow.
I mean,
yeah, let's have a cup of coffee's got a pretty rug on top of his noggin.
my dad did 2 rounds of chemo.
His dad's gone through 2 rounds.
Yeah.
And he still got a lot of
Tommy, Clyde's dad. Now, let's have a cup of coffee and I went to Iraq together, and Clyde's dad was in the military with us too. And he does, yeah.
I forgot to pray.
So my oldest son,
Oh yeah,
he got my dad's hair. He don't have it like that now. He had to shave it off because he had to go back to work, military. But anyway, he got my dad's hair. What's the God bless America saying?
They're
Everyone
flooding in Georgia. We need to
Yes,
pray for them.
that Debbie went through there, caused a lot of problems.
I noticed Little Willow said they're firing up again too. Fires.
Yeah, do y'all know the Little Willow Homestead? Any of y'all familiar with them? We got familiar with them because Dina wants to breed for egg color. That's one of the reasons why we're building bougie chicken coops. But, they're facing a lot of wildfires right now. So yeah, there's another crested 19. Good gravy.
So you could sell
15
your
inches of
flags
rain.
if that's what you wanted to sell.
Man.
So I know that you all are into the. I mean, we've got farm to table direct right in here, and then talking about Oklahoma Homestead Rendezvous and all that. Are you guys familiar with Ozark Homesteading Expo?
Yeah, we are going to be there. We are going to be there. We've got our spot there. We've been working with them and looking forward to that. A lot of the same people are speaking at both, and so yeah, we're super excited. Getting ready to go up there for that here in just a short bit.
So we've been there the last 3 years or 2 years. 3 years we've been to it. We dearly love it. It's an amazing place.
Yeah,
It is not a YouTube meetup. It is like what you're promoting. It is a true learning experience. Like every hour on the hour, there's a talk, you know. And
What's the dates?
That's September 6th and 7th.
Yep, September 6th and 7th.
Wait, 6th,
Wow, that's my birthday weekend.
hang on. Let me see. I've got it here on my paper. 6th and 7th. That's at Webster County Fairgrounds in Marshfield, Missouri.
Yep.
And it's ozarkshomesteading.com, or you can find them Ozarks Homesteading on
Tickets,
Facebook.
I think, are like $35 a piece.
I think she got them at 50.
She's got them at 50 now?
Yeah, she got them at 50. But listen, and I'll throw a little icing in on the cake. I was messaging with her. Of course, she's put it out on her page. This year on Friday night, for anybody who's paid, they're having a free screening of the movie from Angel Studios called Homesteading. Homesteader. I think it's Homesteading. But anyway, or the Homestead or something. I'll have to find it. But anyway, they're having anybody who wants to stay can get a free screening of that.
So I was gonna say the reason why I'm not as familiar is because this year with my job, that's a weekend I'm obligated, so I won't be able to unless I can pull some strings. So, the other thing that brought it fresh to my mind is those of you who follow Pathways Homestead, Gary and Cindy from Pathways.
Yeah.
Homestead. They just announced that next week on their live, which is at 5:00 on Sunday Central Time, they're going to do a giveaway for 2 tickets.
Ooh. Sorry, Money Pit. I may have to watch that.
I'm not to steer you away from Money Pit.
It's hard,
but
it's hard to keep up with everybody's live. You've already mentioned that.
Sometimes you just have to jump.
It's just difficult. So we have to
swap.
I do the catch up thing. I have the ability most days at work to watch and listen all day long. I'm doing 4 miles an hour in a road grader most of the time.
So you treat it like a podcast.
Yeah, exactly. And I can listen and watch. And who is it? Joyfield Janae's got a picture up there. Wait a minute now.
She got a hat on.
Wait a minute now.
Look at that hat.
Hey.
That is as close to I've seen.
Hi, Janae. Look at that.
It looks good. It's a little dark.
It's okay.
Got stars wrapped around it. I thought somebody popped in. I was like, I didn't bring anybody out of the basement or the green room. Dale, y'all use StreamYard, right?
Yes.
I've still got to learn how to do the giveaway thing.
Oh, I can help you with that. It's pretty simple.
It is fleeting. It is fleeting. I will. Is your email on your channel?
Yep. 9acrefamilyfarms@gmail.com. Pretty easy.
I'm going to send you an email with my phone number.
Okay.
If you would, I'd love to just get together and have you walk me and Dina through how to do that, because we may not give away anything super. I might go to my sister's and get some penny stuff from her penny shopping. But anyway, we want to give away something.
So that hashtag tool is a lot. It's very fun to use. But basically, I can walk you through right here. So while you're in this, if you'll just open another tab and go to StreamYard, type in StreamYard giveaway tool. It'll take you to it. So then you go to your giveaway tool. You'll select this live that you're in, whatever live you're in.
Right.
And then you put in your hashtag, hit collect comments. Then you go down to the present button down below. You click on share tab and you share it to the screen. And then you've got it. You have to do everything in the other tab, click the
right. I've gotten close, but then you can't see this tab once, and you
can't. So the way that I solve that is if you have Windows 11 or newer,
I don't know.
You can just split your screen. So if you'll click on the tab up at the top of your window where it says StreamYard Studio, you'll click on it and drag it all the way to one side of your screen. You'll see this outline come out, and it'll put it on half the screen. And then the other half, you'll pull your giveaway tool. Then you have them both up there at the same time.
So, all right.
It's like having 2 monitors.
That's
reason
cool.
why Jesse's so fast at that, Mod Father, the Mod Father, Jesse and Lisa at Lazy Days Ahead, is that
Right.
dude has like 4 monitors. So he's got stuff pulled up. He can just do. You know, he's awesome. I'm not. Jesse is awesome.
When I was in the corporate world, I had 3 monitors on my desk, and it was so nice because you could just drag and drop across.
That's what he's doing.
I don't even know how to operate that stuff anymore. It's been too long. It's been 10 years since I had an office.
Yeah, look at this guy right here. 1,
Yeah.
2.
Ryan's got 27 monitors and
No, I just got 2 big. I just got 2 big 30-something inch.
So
that's cool.
What I did one night, and this might be a solution for you guys, Jack and Dina. I have a smarter TV, not a smart TV, but it's smarter. You know, that I can have my Roku and everything. So you can cast to your TV if you have one, if on the same Wi-Fi network. So I just sat in front of my TV and I made it a monitor.
Yep. Well, we haven't.
That was really nice for old-eyed Dale because, like, these comments, man, I could read them.
You can read them.
Yeah.
We haven't casted to the TV, but we watch Cahoots on TV and play on our phones. And Stacy and Clyde or Smiley Matthews and Let's Have a Cup of Coffee. It's like a competition between us.
Oh,
With
yeah.
all 4 of you is in the same room.
Yeah,
Oh,
we all 4 get in the same room.
Especially
the only
if it's
problem is that
music.
our internet is slow a lot of times,
You
and so
can
it takes a
for
long
sure
time for
tell
the
some
answers
of those
to pop
people
up.
that got really, really, really fast internet because they're
Hard to beat.
pretty much win every time.
Rainy Ridge must have good internet.
I'm telling you, I was going to give Tina a hard time and ask her, like, what kind of blazing speed internet do you have? Because I have internet via baling wire here.
Yeah, right. Amy said that's the way they do it too. Pull it up on their phone or pull it up on TV and play on their phone.
A little bit duct tape here and there.
Yeah, it's this setup was out of necessity. I got the main monitor is what we're watching right now. The other one I had put over there because, like, even when we're doing our live streams, I have our YouTube and our Facebook up over there so that I can make sure it's working and I can comment in those comment blocks, even though we're doing a show. So that's the whole reason I put this together, because that way I could see everything going on, see the comments, all that stuff. So.
Hey, just say bye to God bless America. Man, that's a cool statement. The only thing I could say that would enlighten that a little further is stand with Jesus.
Amen.
But y'all have a great evening. God bless America and God bless you.
Hey guys, I think we're gonna head out too.
Okay.
Bert and Cindy.
Bert and Cindy, I've been seeing you in more and more stuff. You're getting more and more active, aren't you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking at this point, Bert's dragging her along because she just don't
I'm
say
thinking
much.
so.
Yeah, you'd be surprised.
You're probably going to get an earful when you get off.
Well, it's almost 10. It's almost 10 here, and the alarm clock goes off at 5. So
I heard that.
Yeah. Mine goes off at 4, but it's not. We'll go a little while still.
Okay. This stuff
Thank
that
y'all.
happens before 6 a.m., that's night, y'all. That ain't morning.
I agree, and I have to get up that early. So.
If the sun ain't up, Dale ain't up. Is that what you
That's
said?
right.
Once?
That's right. I get up with the chickens.
When you make it in the summer to Alaska, that ain't going to work.
But, you know, like I tell people, and some other people that know me well will tell you, including Nana, like, it's nothing for me to still be up and going at like 1 or 2. And I highly function on like 3 hours sleep, you know, but I'm not.
You know, in the days when I used to stay out way too late and was going fishing super early in the morning, I'd say that, but not anymore.
No, it hurts too much now.
I say that, but last night it got to be about 11:30, and I looked at Lisa and I said, "You're not going to believe this statement, but I'm ready to go home." because she's like never heard that out of me.
Yeah.
But by the time we started super early in the morning, and it was an emotional day all day long, and you were just drained by the end of it. And I'm like, I'm just done. Like I'm checked out, done.
We were talking about out at the restaurant after church today. We stopped and had sushi. I don't know what y'all think about it. Some of it can belong
Did you
in a
say
baked
sushi?
Sushi. Yeah.
This sounds like it could get to be a long story. Good night, guys.
Well,
Good night.
Hey, take care. We were talking about 12 days in Alaska, which is as long as we went up there. I was ready to go home. 12 days was long enough.
Yeah. I'm not going to say I've never been there. I love the 9. I love being home, but I don't miss home because of home or the ground. The only reason why I want to come home is because the lady over there are them youngins. Yep. That's it. Like the place doesn't mean nothing to me. So like, especially if like she's with me, like I don't crave going home ever. You know.
This is where we come to relax though. Even on vacation, I don't get as relaxed as I do when we're home.
Oh, not me. There's something about, we've started the camper life now, and
yeah, I seen that. That's cool.
There's something about that to me. Like I just pull up to a lake and forget. Like I don't have to answer emails. My cell phone doesn't work. I spent a lot of time in the corporate sales ag world for a long time. And then now teaching, like when I go to a lake with my camper, I unplug from the world. Like it's just me.
That's
that
nice.
Campsite, like, do we put up the Christmas lights over there or over there? Are we gonna? It's the biggest decision. Am I gonna walk out and go crappie fishing over there, or am I going over there? That's like, I love it.
Yeah. That is nice. The right time of year. I don't do the heat. My dad and them.
Well, that's why mine has an AC on it.
Right. Yeah, but you just staying inside. What good is that? Fish at night, right?
Yeah. You remember I said I'm a late night guy.
Right. Well, when it's come to fishing, I can be too. But if I went to bed every night at 8:30, I'd be all right with that too.
Yeah, that's Nana. Nana, it's 8:47, and I'm surprised she's still up doing something. Like usually by 7:30 to 8 o'clock, she's.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi.
Oh yeah, we got a camper a couple of years ago and love it. Of course, we got one big enough that the grandkids and all that could come hang out with us if they wanted to. But we went. I think it was maybe we went out one place as a state park that's hard to get into because everybody wants to go there. But my favorite thing about it, and now I live just about 10 miles from that state park, but is you drive off in there, no cell phone signal at all, dead, gone. And it's like that was probably it was my birthday weekend, and that's probably the quietest weekend as far as the phone devices that I can remember.
10 years ago, I sold farm equipment, and like my phone rang nonstop. And then I took care of warranty stuff for the company too. And my friend calls me up one day and he's like, "Hey, what are you doing?" I said, "Well, I'm supposed to be off work today, but that, you know how that works with me." He said, "I got 200 acres of soybeans that need to be cut." He goes, "Could you come down and run a combine?" And I said, "Sure." And I got about 5 miles from where this field was, and my cell phone said SOS or just a red X. And I was in heaven for 2 days straight. All I did.
Heaven in a combine.
Sat at that combine, watch crop come in, worry about unloading. That's it. Like food got brought to me. Like it was so nice. So nice.
Welcome in, Resourceful Living Homestead. That's a new.
Hi, Brian and Kathy. Welcome in.
Yeah, they were sent to your lake.
Yeah, 3B, Colton, Brooke, Brian and Kathy, y'all.
Lori
You know,
sent it out.
I think it was Lori. I know about
I can tell y'all, I've been trying to help, you know,
Leonard.
new channels because that was kind of people helped us, you know.
Absolutely.
If I can give any advice to somebody who's trying to get their channel going, is if you get an opportunity to be on a panel, something like that, you need to get up there. People need to meet you. They need to know you.
Jump
They don't
up on
care
here now.
what editing software you use. They don't care. Nothing like that. They need to know you.
That's right. That's right. Dale has encouraged us more than he may even know because we hadn't been going live all that long, and we've been YouTubing for close to 3 years, over 2.5. And Amy and Chris has done so good in such a short time. To get
such a
amazing.
And I heard that, like, she said on a live today that I popped in and I'm like, why'd you drive 3.5 hours away to go look at a campsite? But she said during that they reached the 4K goal of their watch
Yes,
hour.
they
That's
did.
awesome.
They said it on here earlier. Hey, Mr. Leonard. Oh, that's Chris.
That's Chris.
What's up, Chris? Mr. Leonard Homestead.
Yep.
Scotty says she's still here hiding in the chicken coop.
Scotty, I've got 6 eggs in the egg hatcher, but I'm not going to pop them up on video until they start pipping.
So I heard you say that you got. So did you get like a Sportsman 1502?
I used to have.
Oh.
At one point, we thought we was going to sell the farm and move into town, make an easy life. And honest to goodness, I tore my rotator cuff and spent 10 months off work. And right about the time we was thinking about that, and I sold that incubator. I've asked for a new incubator for my birthday.
He better be good. That's all I know. Santa Claus, you know, he's watching.
I was going, and I
watching you.
I really like these Sure Hatch incubators, like the Walkers have, Walker Farm Fam. If y'all hadn't checked them out, I ordered one of those. I found a deal where it was like half price. It's a 270 egg incubator. Well, that deal turned out to be fraud.
You mean like these 1999 rocker lawn chairs? You know, the ones with the shock. Don't fall for that, y'all.
Yeah, don't do that. They're $70. They're not $19.99. And that Sure Hatch incubator is $1,000, not 500 and some change.
Yeah, there's some company out there we got a thing from. They're trying to do like microphones and stuff, and basically they want you to you buy the microphone, and then if you get a certain number of people to post and like and watch hours and stuff, they'll refund back some crap. It's a scam out there too.
Yeah, you just got to watch out. Well, this was really well done because it was on Shopify,
right?
And he had like 5 stars. But if you can hack Shopify, I'm sure you can give yourself 5 stars.
Well, they hacked it.
Oh yeah.
Where were they at? What country?
It was out of British Columbia, wasn't it? No,
it was like some mountainous country over in the Far East.
Yeah. But then whenever I went to look, because I had a feeling it wasn't right all along, and I kept telling him I didn't think it was right. But he said, no, it's good. And then when I finally went to check it out, like 6 weeks later, the website was gone.
Yeah, I trusted Shopify.
Yeah.
No.
So, and I even told Cassie, I said, look, hey, I found a better deal. And she's like, hey, where did you get it? I'd like, let people know. And I had to call her back and I was like, Cassie, don't share that. I hope you hadn't give that to anybody because it wasn't a real deal.
Now, were you out any money?
Yeah, well, we were, but our bank finally give us the thumbs up. They paid us back immediately and said, hey, if we find that we can't take care of it, then you'll have to give us that money back. But they finally gave us and told us last month that we was good to keep the money.
It took like 2 months.
It was nearly $600. So
praying for little cowboy. Yeah, he's not feeling good.
Yeah.
That's what's her name plus one?
No, that's
3B Homestead.
Brooke and Colton. 3B's little boy.
Oh yeah, okay. Cowboy isn't feeling
Aw.
good. Okay, yeah, because I'd asked him to jump on panel. That's why. Okay, y'all may have already said in the chat earlier, and I just didn't catch it. Yeah, we need to put Cowboy on our prayer list. He is he's going to be a watermelon king. They're training him young.
Oh yeah.
Now to check them watermelons out there. Dina says we've grown watermelons before. I think this is the first watermelon I've ever grown, and it's about that big. Is that Rooster's better half walking through, Dale?
Yep, that was Sadie.
I think I met her at was she at 10 Killer?
No. Yes.
No.
Yeah, Sadie went with us to 10 Killer. Yeah. Yep.
Hey, Duncan's coming in. Hey, Duncan.
Welcome
Hey.
in, Duncan family.
What do you know?
Hey.
What do you
Not
know?
a lot. Not a lot. Welcome in. Glad
I
you
thought-
joined us.
I thought come on and show off my beard too.
Right? Nothing wrong with that.
That's it.
I'm thinking all these big old prestigious gray, like full of wisdom beards. I just need to shave mine off. I don't match.
No. Keep it
I
going.
don't know, mine. I was thinking about the same thing, but
About 5 years
Greg?
ago, I was as dark as yours, so it'll catch up. I just
y'all
tripped.
don't know that's Greg with Duncan family. They got a small channel they're trying to get going.
Hi, Greg.
Hey,
I know.
Greg.
I know you've been.
Hello,
in some-
hello.
They're going to be chicken people before long,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
We're working on it.
I tell you,
I think they're coming in on September the 9th.
Hey, that is my birthday. Y'all gonna get chickens for my birthday?
I think so. Something like that. Isn't it right? September 9th? Yeah. Yeah. We're going up to Ozark to the deal up there, and then we've got chickens coming in. It's going to be a homestead month.
So y'all are going to the Ozark?
Have you been to the Ozark before, Greg?
Yes. No, never have.
Never have.
Never have.
Well, make sure you come by and say hi when you get up there. We'll be up there all weekend. So.
I thought you said yes first, Greg, and then you said no.
I will.
You remind me of this guy down in Haiti. Dina and I has done some mission work in Haiti, and this guy would say almost every question you'd ask him, yes, no, maybe. So it just became a joke. Yes, no, maybe.
It'll be nice now.
Where's Donna? Is Donna out?
I say
Donna with
I
you,
say
Greg?
this statement all the time, but from an old.
She's over here taking a nap.
Don't you be putting her on camera. You be getting
Yeah,
in trouble.
you better get
I
permission.
learned that the hard way.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah,
the
she's listening to me. She's
What was your
listening
statement,
to me
Dale?
over there.
What was
Mine
your
hides
statement,
in the
Dale?
house. The camera's on.
We so I a lot of times if you notice on some of my videos, I'm like, well, I don't know, or something like that. Well, there's an older fella up here by me, and anytime you'd ask him, hey, is you think it's time to cut the prairie hay? Well, I don't know. You'd be like, well, what about that place over there? You think that's for rent? Well, I don't know. So then it got to be between all of my family. Like that was the joke. Anytime anybody asks you anything, well, I don't know. But he always knew is the problem.
That's funny. Not to change the subject, but how many of y'all seen Johnny shoot that snake in the head with a pistol?
Oh yeah.
Johnny from
Johnny's a
Gillum
good
Farms.
shot.
I guarantee you, he wasn't very far, but a pistol is no easy shot.
No.
As a
I've
former
witnessed
deputy
it
sheriff,
firsthand.
I had to train them. Yeah, they got quite a few snakes up there.
We went and I took him for his first ever pheasant hunt last year. And I'm going to tell you that, yeah, he pretty good with shotgun. He pretty handy.
He blistered him.
I'll bring coffee. I mean, let's have a cup of coffee, and you can take me and him on a pheasant hunt.
I got a brand new 28 gauge. I need to break in.
Hey, I carried a 28 gauge for a while until it blew up in my hand twice, and then I got rid of it.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, I would have might have after the first time.
I love that. I love that gauge. Love it. Like it's light. It's good pattern. But it was if it goes to tell you anything, don't ever buy a pew pew from the big store that starts with the W.
Nah.
I have in the past. Well, I don't know.
I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that I won't own that gauge again, but it ain't going to come from there.
There you go, right? I got a new 12 gauge for Christmas over and under.
Ooh, now you're talking about language.
This reminds me of that movie with Ralphie.
Yeah.
So I have been pheasant hunting once, Dale. We got in on this deal is up at Crescent, Oklahoma, which is north of us pretty good ways. We got too many chiggers down here. They say keeps pheasant up, but anyway, it was like $25 a gun. It was a church fundraiser thing, and we was just sweeping fields. But there was 200 of us sweeping fields. They'd line us all up, and then they'd take half of us to the other end of the field and walk across. And 2 birds was killed that day.
Is that all you seen?
That we just didn't see very many. My son actually shot one of them. It's mounted in the spare bedroom.
So was that So it was a wild hunt then, I assume.
Yeah, it was a wild hunt. So my point is
that we're in, that's 100% wild birds. Like there's not a farm raised bird in that bunch.
Real pheasant hunting would be fun.
But I'm gonna tell you, you better have some good shoe leather.
I got that covered. I got that covered.
But it's kind of one of them deals. Like I'm not in control of any of this. This is my dad's like really great friend. Is the only reason why I have a end to it, and I had to do a pretty good selling job to get Johnny to be able to go on that trip.
Well, I'm just picking on you. You don't have to take us.
I know.
I've got a buddy.
I would love to find more solutions like that because there's a lot of people out there that would love to. I want to set up a YouTuber South Dakota trip.
That would be fun.
But that place up there is just like
we went to Sturgis once.
Not because we wanted to.
No, my dad got up there on his trike and he had one bad eye and then he got shingles in his good eye. So we pulled a trailer up there.
Oh no.
Brought his bike back. So
I thought maybe he was going to say he was riding a Harley and he had to have it trailered home because no one rides a Harley to Sturgis. They trailer it up there.
No, he rode all the way, and two uncles went with him. One of my uncles was supposed to be on oxygen 24/7, and he goes all the way to Sturgis, no oxygen, spends 7 days in the VA hospital up there. His daughter came up almost the same minute we were there, loaded his bike up and took him home. He never even got to do anything at Sturgis.
Terrible.
Sounds like you had a family reunion.
Yeah, it was quite a deal.
It's St. Mary's.
Oh my goodness.
It was quite a deal.
Well, Jack, I've got to. I'm going to cut in. I've got to get off here. That middle of the night alarm clock's going to go off, so that I can go back.
Right. Well, Ryan, we're glad you jumped on here. We're looking forward to the Tuesday.
Yeah.
And give your information on that right quick again.
At the Farm to Table Direct Show this Tuesday at 7:00, we'll have Monty Shrunk, the Suburban Sodbuster, on with us, as well as the person who's going to be the MC for the rendezvous. We'll be in studio with Keith. I'll probably be here in this studio. So it's going to be a good night. We've also started doing a giveaway each and every show to people that are in the chat. The last 2 weeks, we've given away a bag of our specialty coffee that we have brewed. And so that's something that we do start doing every show now. And so that's this Tuesday at 7:00 p.m. It's a Facebook and YouTube, both. And so they'll simulcast both places at the same time. And it's going to be a good time, and we'll talk more about what's coming up after that, as well as the rendezvous and all the events that are that are coming up. September, as you said, it is a homesteading month. I do not have a weekend in September that I don't have someplace to be. So it's going to be a good. Yeah,
And
so
you're awesome, Brian.
well, thank you, appreciate it,
Ryan.
There you go.
Yeah. And
Ryan, thank y'all. Y'all do a great job.
Well, thank you, Jack. I appreciate it. It's like you've said it before. The numbers don't always reflect the show, but it's we're a little different, and it's just taking time for people to become aware of us and get out there. And guys like yourself and things like this, it's where it's at. It's what's helping us. That's it.
How does Johnny and them do that? Does that work?
Do you have an Apple computer? If you don't have an Apple computer, it won't.
Nah, I got an Apple phone.
What's it do?
No.
It
Yeah.
would make ours go across the screen.
Yeah, but anyway, it's been good, and I appreciate it, guys. This was a blast. This was a lot of fun, and we'll definitely be back. That's for sure.
Well, thanks for jumping on with us.
Good to see you, Ryan.
You too. Good to see y'all. Have a blessed week.
Hey, God bless you.
Bless you.
I need to get a cup of coffee ordered from y'all. Get coffee ordered from y'all. Hey, it's good coffee, Clyde. It's good coffee. He can just talk, and you guys could hear him. He doesn't have to put that in the chat. He's right there. He's real, y'all. He's not fake.
Is that Clyde and Stacy?
This is a Dyer.
Yeah.
I'm not taking Dina's chair. I did that once.
You can.
It was really good.
I see you, Clyde.
We enjoyed it.
It's fun time.
Well,
Hey, I'm going to tell you something else real quick. That Resourceful Living Homestead, that's Brian and Kathy. They met the Leonards at BAM Fest. They're like new champ. But, I was talking about them. They are the watch houring, helping people I've ever seen in my life. Like, they have watched and commented on stuff like I would not believe. And y'all don't know how much that means to us people. Like, so much.
Yeah.
So,
I still can't figure out watch hours. I've got, according to the Earn tab in YouTube studio, we've got 2,793 public watch hours. But if I go to analytics and pull up 365-day watch hours, I've got 4,827.
So that's 365. That's not. So Earn goes from when it started, you got 365 from it. But say tomorrow is the day that you put out a video that had 500 watch hours on it.
Right.
If you don't have your 4,000 when you get to that day, that 500 went away.
Falls off. Yeah. Yeah.
So you're constantly having to replace those as you're going.
So everything from we've had ups and downs. I've had Doug and Stacy on the channel with me from Okie Homesteading and Daniel Arms, and that'll peak a little bit, and then it drops off. But since 10 Killer, we've been keeping it up a lot more steady, and then we started doing these lives since 10 Killer, and honestly,
so
that
will actually help you. You're going to be probably a lot like several of us were, where you kind of had those peaks and and extreme valleys at the first.
Yep.
But now you're kind of getting, your valley isn't near as deep. You know what I'm saying? It's getting a little more consistent. So once you get past where all those valleys are leaving you, your 4,000 is going to go like, it's going to be like 2,500. And the next thing you know, 3 weeks later, you got 4,000 because you're going to lose a lot of those weak numbers and going to be replaced with some big numbers.
Right. But you only have to hit it once, right? Or do you have to maintain it?
No, the one time. Now, yes, you do have to maintain over 4,000 from that point on.
So tell me again, Dale, the names Resourceful Living Homestead.
Brian and Kathy.
Brian, thank you. He just said he's going to, I do know that there's a delay because that on my earn tab is only figured through August the 6th right now. So that's 5 days behind.
Eric and Tina at Rainy Ridge, you know, there's some that they've been really trying. And
they were on here earlier.
And so I sent from my Thursday night live because they had lots of questions about live. Because if you go and look at your analytics on a live, right, you know, like one right now that you did say last week, it's going to say some little bitty number.
Yeah.
Because it's only what it was after it's published. You have to go back in, and then you got to go in a couple tabs and go to lifetime on it, and you'll see then what you get while you're actually live. Like, I'm not seeing how many people you got in here, but if you got 20 people, they've been in here for an hour, you got 20 hours. You know,
13 right now.
You got 13. So, I sent them a screenshot, and I also sent it to Amy too, about my live from Thursday night. I had a pretty good live, pretty decent live. And the reason why I went immediately there and looked is because it gave me the number from during the live. And I had 120 watch hours from just that live. Because I used to say the same thing. I'm like, because Jesse would tell me that's how you're going to do it. You got to be live. That's where you get it all from. And I'd be like, Jesse, I don't get that much from it. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, now I see what he's talking about. If you'll go in immediately, like when you hit end on this, if you'll go to your studio on your laptop or on your computer, not the one on your phone app.
Okay, I was just fixing to show you some.
Yeah, that's guard. To me, yeah, never mind. I won't get on that soapbox. Go on your studio in your computer. You will find out, if you'll go there immediately, it'll tell you exactly how many watch hours you got while you were live, concurrent viewers, all that kind of stuff.
That's cool. Hey, Greg, thanks for jumping on with us, man. I'm glad you did.
Yeah, Greg.
That's what I was going to ask. I'm looking at my best performing one. I've got 101,000 views. It's live.
Awesome.
Well, it was for my chick hatching. One of those where I got like 1,300 subscribers in 3 days. And when I click on it, it's 11 hours, 54 minutes, and 59 seconds long, which Jerry Butler warned me about going past that. And I click on it in YouTube Studio. It says 368 views, not 101,000. And it says 0.3 watch hours.
Okay, so it's telling you everything since that ended and it was published. Right. So
but
the rest of those numbers are coming from when you were live. So that's why I'm saying you've got to go into your studio. You got to click on that video, go to the analytics of that video. You go to audience or reach. I think it's audience.
Reach.
Then you got to click on watch hours on it, and then you change your watch hours to lifetime, and then it's going to tell you the actual truth of the matter. But a view and watch hours are two different things.
See, and
a person comes into your live for 30 seconds, just pops in,
Yeah.
you're there 30 seconds to a minute, that counts for a view. Well, 30 seconds worth of them being in there ain't going to amount to no watch hours.
Okay, I found it.
Curious.
Yeah. 526 hours. Watch hours
Really?
on 101,000 people viewing it. So
How
you
much?
walk me through it. 526.9 hours.
That's awesome.
But you know what's crazy is Jack was saying after those come out, and then when he put his next live hatch on, he was not getting any.
Yeah, I can't. The algorithm is. I mean,
Well,
every
it's like
time
shorts. Like you put out a short, you can put out the exact same short 2 days in a row. The first time it may go to 12,000, which don't do that because YouTube frowns upon this. But
Right.
something similar, like I've been remixing shorts from my videos. So like we were framing a wall, and I'll do a different view. The one will get like 12,000 views. The next one will get 400. Same
That's where I'm
hashtag,
at now.
same type of stuff. But then you'll put out another one, and it'll be 12,000. Then,
Yes, I remember
sometimes
that, Scotty.
if you're getting that rut where it's that happened to me a few weeks ago. I was like 15K, 16K, 14K, 12K on shorts.
Yeah, me too. Now I'm
Then
at
all of a
400.
sudden, the next one I put out didn't break 100. Then the next one was only like 200, then like 500, then like 400. And I got completely down and frustrated. Like frustrated as all get. I put 7 of them out. Not a one hit over 1K. And it was the same stuff.
That's the way my redneck. That's the way my redneck weather's been doing.
So I watched a bunch of people. I talked to some people that's had a lot of success with shorts. And everybody said the same thing, said walk away from it.
I was getting
away from it for over a week. I walked away from it for a week. Put out the next one, hit my numbers again.
Well, I hate to. I mean, that's part of the
Yours
deal.
where you're a daily, I don't know if
Yeah.
I would do that.
Yeah, mine's daily. That's what I try to do. So that do you see that 3B? I want to answer this question right quick, Dale. Jack, after reading your shirt, which if y'all didn't see, share the gospel, not your opinion.
Okay.
Jack,
I'm going to put it to you as simple as I can, because I know my brother Colton is a man of faith.
Yep.
And I don't know about you, brother, but if what I read in my Bible, it says if you deny me to others, I will deny you.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ever deny Jesus. Don't ever deny your faith to anyone.
I agree, Colton. I do get backlash, but I just ignore them. I'll put something positive.
Ignore it, or your I can tell you, I got some backlash on one of my early videos because I said I liked this person because they treated me respectfully, and there's a lot of people that don't like that person. So I started getting some grief. I got some trolls that were like really messing.
Yeah.
Saying some really nasty, not. As long as they don't curse, leave them alone. Your subscribers will take care of it. And I can tell you, here's a little something else. People really think that they're hurting you, really hurting you when they give you one of these. Whether it's this or this, means the exact same thing to the algorithm.
That's right.
That is an interaction. The algorithm could care less that you did this to me. You're not hurting me. You're not hurting my feelings. Because whether you did
reaction from the audience
or you did this, I got a view from you, buddy.
Or
right. Mm-hmm. So, Colton, long story short, don't ever not put him.
Don't back down.
Jesus needs to be
this
the center
world
of everything.
needs Jesus more than they need anything else.
Yeah.
That's right.
This is an old
Ever
shirt, by
back
the
away
way.
Mm-hmm.
And
So 3B had a question.
That was
Thanks,
his
Amy,
question.
for highlighting that. Dina caught it. I hadn't been keeping in the chat, but it's a good question, Colton. Yes, I try to respond to every comment. I love getting the comments. I'm behind
too.
today. I hadn't responded to anything. We've been so busy.
And you know, them people that say things like that, I just say, well, thank you for watching. Have a nice day.
I do that.
I don't encourage, because what they're looking for is they're looking for you to engage back with them, trying to prove your point.
I have deleted a couple that had foul language
I do the same. If it has foul language, you're not putting that on my channel.
Right. I agree.
My channel, I want my 4-year-old granddaughter watches me all the time.
Bingo.
Keep it clean.
She wants to watch me and she wants to watch Nana, and I want it where her mama does not worry about it.
Yep.
Hey, Colton, I would even say this: if our channel went to 0 people watching, I still wouldn't knock Jesus out of it.
Bingo.
Good. Very good. Yes.
I actually had a very, very, very large channel that told me at a meetup that I needed to split. I needed to start a whole new channel, and that's where my devotionals needed to go, because that's what was hurting my channel.
Sorry.
And I flat looked at
Don't do
the
it.
person and I said, that's not going to happen.
Good.
They said, well, you're never going to blow up like you should. And I said, well, I'm not here for notoriety.
Good, Dale. Good. I love that.
Absolutely.
Good. That's how I feel. Yep. Good.
So, I'd love for mine to get as big as it can get, but I'm not going to at the sacrifice of Jesus. He sacrificed himself for me. I'm not going to sacrifice him again. We will always stand up for Jesus, and we'll always share Jesus. We are just curious how y'all handle those. That's it. I mean, just case by case, honestly. Bye-bye. I got to go. God bless everyone. Good night, little sister. Vinny Pots and Pans. Vinny Pots and Pans. In God we trust. Yes, sir.
Amen.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
I noticed Amy's comment in here. She was asking if you're gonna have a 3-hour live, because
who Amy's the one that goes 9-12 hours.
We don't need to do a 3-hour.
No, we're gonna have to wrap it up soon, because I do get up at 4:00, and I'm anticipating probably hitting a snooze or two in the morning.
Yeah,
already.
Coffee's had a long day.
They so I've decided, no matter what, when I go live, it'll either be 2 hours 45 minutes or it'll be 3 hours 15 minutes, but it's not going to be exactly 3, because that's Amy and Chris's world.
Right.
And then Amy is gonna say, "Hold on, hold on,
Hold on, hold on."
We
That's
love you, Amy."
Yeah, I've watched them too, huh?
Hey,
we love you guys, Amy and Chris.
Colton and Brooke, if you want any reassurance on what you need to do, yep, they already seen. Look at Lone Cross, my brother Scotty.
Yep.
That right there. That's why we are going to speak Jesus.
That's
absolutely right. That's absolutely right. Amy's laughing.
A lost soul to being a man of Jesus.
Hold on, Amy.
Hold on.
Hold on, Amy.
Hey, I had a T-shirt idea today, and I don't know to share it because I'm afraid it'll get used. But I'm going to share it. I'm going to come up with one. I'm going to design one, and it's going to say, "Make overalls sexy again."
Woo! That's perfect.
Dina had hers on today. I'm going to promote something on here that I never thought I would ever promote. I'm going to promote it right now. I don't know if y'all know it, but Duluth, the clothing store Duluth, has a, what are y'all dodging? Oh, there's a spider in the floor. We live in the country, y'all. Duluth has a promotional trade in your underwear deal going on right now. They got the best underwear in the world, y'all. And you can take, I don't know if they,
This still floors.
if they take them, I mean, trading up my underwear. I'd probably, Dina's spider hunting.
Woo! I don't know about trading in my unders.
I'm telling
I
you,
know
I'm
I
trading money, and I've got to go to the VA next Friday, and I'm gonna swing by Duluth and get me a free pair of underwear. I'm gonna try to get them without stripes. I don't want to, but
Look at Deanna.
Oh, there's an actual Duluth store.
yeah.
Oh, I didn't
There's
know
one in
that.
Oklahoma City. I don't know how close. There's one in Denton, Texas, and one in Oklahoma City. Is the closest ones to us. Tulsa has one. Tulsa has a Duluth. I've seen
People
it
tell
up
us
there.
all the time. They're like, go to Costco or go to whatever, and I'm like, you realize that's like 2 hours away, right?
Right. Well, Oklahoma City's about an hour north of us, and when I got to go to the VA, which y'all, that's something I'd like for y'all to put in your prayer list. It's a surgery consultation for my hips. That's what Dina bumped me on the shoulder and said, you may have good boot leather for that pheasant hunt, but your hips ain't no good. It's actually me. Brooke is asking the questions, but I am saying that because it would be weird. Colton says this.
With an option.
Prefer Colton in overalls. Hey, I made the comment. He was wearing a pair of them key overalls there.
Mine are getting pretty saggy
Yesterday.
on me.
Mine
Mine
are
are
too,
getting
honestly.
pretty baggy on me after losing 57 pounds.
But the reason why I brought up the keys to him, Brooke, so you know this, is the original place of Key Overalls is Fort Scott, Kansas, and that's the county seat of our county.
I've got some key overalls. My favorite, and I don't want to offend nobody, is Roundhouse. They fit me better.
No, Colt said he used to always wear
Hold on, underwear exchange.
Roundhouse. Colton did. But I'm like, I like Key. I don't know.
What's the difference with the roundhouse? What's the comfort zone in the overalls?
Overalls is just total comfort, period.
So a young lady said this the best I've ever heard said. One day I said, man, overalls are like the stuff that they fit like amazing. Like, you just feel good in them. And she looked at me and she said, overalls are for men what stretchy pants are for girls. Yoga pants are for girls. And I said, well, I can tell you this. If yoga pants feel like wearing overalls, I understand now why you wear them.
Dale, don't wear the yoga, Dale. We don't want to see that.
Oh, Josh. So this has been over a year ago. Y'all know Hendrickson Family Farm, Mitchell?
Yes.
Mitchell, Josh Skinner from Skinner Farms, and I was on a live, and there was somebody else. Who else was in there? I don't remember. But anyway, Mitchell and I started giving, it might have been Devil Dog. I think it was Devil Dog, Eddie. But we started giving Josh a hard time about yoga pants, and Josh says, I'm going to put on a pair of yoga pants and go out and water my tomatoes. And I said, no, you're not, Josh. No one wants to see that. He did. He filmed it and he posted it. He said he posted it, and he had a whole character from that point on called the Yoga Pants Cowboy.
Yep.
That's hilarious. Well, I'm going to give you my rundown. They're saying in the chat they like the Duluth underwear. I like they call them Dern Soft bullpens. They're so good. They're my favorite. And now I hope they'll let me get a pair of them because I'm taking some non-Duluth underwear to Oklahoma City with me next Friday.
I heard them laughing in the background.
I ain't talking about underwears.
Long Johns.
Brown/white.
But the Duluth, now you was talking about them stretchy yoga pants though. I've got some Duluth fire hose pants, they call them. They're made out of they're tough and they're
So I
stretchy.
got some Wranglers made out of that's real similar, and some key. And I got a pair of keys I love. And they are made almost identical to those Duluths.
Really?
But they're 70 some odd dollars a pair.
Yeah, well, the Duluth is probably $189 for
And
those.
this kid don't. I'll spend $70 on a pair of overalls if I really have to. But in our town, they have what's called the key sale, and all their key stuff is like 75% plus off.
Well, you can't beat
for
that.
like 3 days, and it's clearing out all the old inventory. It's right at Thanksgiving time, and Lisa bought me these, and they were $28.
You guys got a spare bedroom or a shack out back?
Oh yeah.
Well, you can give us notice. Me and Clyde come get us mold rolls.
I got a free shed out there.
Yeah, I've seen it.
We could just set up the pop-up.
There you go.
Plug it in.
That's it. I'm coming too.
What did Janae do?
I got
She shared their Critter Creeps.
Yeah,
Hey.
Greg wanted to know, and I shared the link. You're welcome,
Guys,
Greg.
you moderators in there, several of y'all I hadn't think tonight has been sharing links, and I really appreciate that. I really do.
I'm telling you, that lady right up there, she's a modern
Yes,
mod
she's
now.
doing good.
I'm gonna start calling her. I'm gonna start calling her, Jesse's partner in crime. She's a moderator, man.
Be part of a mod squad with Jesse.
Yeah, mod squad. There you go.
There you go.
Oh, that's a great title.
Mod
then.
mother.
That's
I love
Lisa.
Jesse.
Oh, that's
I love
it. Yeah, that is
That's
Lisa.
Lisa.
That's Lisa, but mod squad. is
Scotty,
fun.
I noticed you were doing it too, man. We appreciate you so much. Scotty, you mean a lot
Scotty is
to us.
good.
And
I don't know,
forget
Scotty,
Amy.
are you a mod on my channel? If you're not, you're about ready to become one.
He should be because he does a good job.
And Amy too. She's in there dropping links. Amy,
Yep,
Chris.
Amy and I think I seen
Mod
Rainy
father.
Ridge dropping
That's
something
what they
earlier.
call Jesse.
I went to a point where I was making everybody mods, and Dina's like, "How many do you need?" I said, "If I trust them, they can be a mod.
True.
But if everybody's a mod, then it's not the same either.
If I trust them, they can be a mod."
Yeah. Like Mark and Debbie from Two Old People on a Couch, they make every single person a mod. The problem is if it's a mod, they can share whatever link they want to share. So you got to, that's the key thing. You got to trust that person.
Right, right. So you know who else does that is the Reef Robber. I don't know if y'all watched the
Earl,
Reef Robber.
yeah.
Earl does
Earl's
that too.
awesome.
Yeah, he does a good job, but everybody's a mod on his channel. So Earl actually come on our live, helped us the very first live we done.
Just out of the blue.
Just out of the blue, we didn't know him from Adam, and that's how we got to know him.
So Earl, yeah, I got onto him a couple years ago because that's one thing also for a new channel. Don't be afraid to branch out to other things. Like
Right.
Earl's a fisher and a trapper and a hunter, but he loves the homesteading world and he loves the cooking world. And I stumbled across Earl, actually Mitchell from Hendrickson Family Farms was the one. He's like, "Hey, have you ever been to Earl's live?" And I said, "No." So I went over there. It opened up a whole new world of all these fishing channels and all that. and they just share out us to everybody. They love it.
Yep.
There's another one. What's he called? What was
Hitch by Hitch? Hitch by Hitch?
No.
Rick, retired Rick, or avid fisherman, or
Avid.
Sandy Toes, Adventure America. There's several of them. Yeah.
All those.
Mm-hmm.
This is like Modog fishing.
Modog. Modog just lives.
Modog's not very far from you guys.
Yeah, he's like 30.
Modog, he for quite a while, he would do a channel like kind of like Tuber Chat. He'd put you on a wheel, bring it up. He'd play a video, part of your video on channel, talk about your channel.
Oh yeah, I've seen him do that. That's right.
I shared him out. He shared me out. Stuff like that. We did a lot back and forth. And, you know, honestly, I need to get more back into some of that stuff, but life just got way too busy for me. You know what I mean?
Hey, when you throw in a project, and I'll just be an open book here. Dean and I was working on taxes until yesterday for last year. We finally got that to our accountant, and we've got some stuff that we've got to get to the lawyer tomorrow for the accident we had last year. So it's just crazy, all the stuff that it just eats your time up. Speaking of
that Amy, she's doing that. Shiner, Texas.
Who's Patrick? Hello from Shiner, Texas. I had a friend that liked your town because of that cold snack that comes out of there.
Yep.
And he was a preacher.
Amy at Leonard Mountain. Now, Amy's doing something that I didn't, like, I never thought about. Like, she's really got into the Facebook world, and she shares everybody on Facebook, whether you got just a YouTube or a Facebook channel. She's sharing it on Facebook because Amy's getting like lots of followers on Facebook. I never thought about that. Like,
so,
me neither.
Have you guys ever heard of Steinmetz Farm? How do you spell his name?
Steinmetz. Stein.
I missed the E.
It's like a
Justin Steinmetz.
Steinmetz.
So he does a 7-Eleven Animal Heaven live every morning.
Oh, wow.
And he was telling me at the Okie Homesteading Expo that he's making a living off of that from Facebook, but he's on YouTube too. Facebook was his main deal. YouTube was his backup. Now he's going back and forth, and he's going to try to help me understand Facebook better. And man, a little bit after that, I went to the
we chatted
Chin Killer and just kind of had to focus. I've got to focus because, you know, we still got to fit a full-time job, run the farm, video, all of that stuff. Build a coop.
I'll tell you about the Facebook deal. The way I understand is, yes, you can do really well, but you're also playing on their field.
Yes.
They may decide that, oh yeah, you're cool, and they're going to pay you, and then all of a sudden tomorrow go, yeah, I don't really like that farm guy.
That happened to him.
That happened to him right after the Homestead Expo.
At the Homestead Expo, he was trying to figure out why he was demonetized.
Yeah, and he's back on there now. I just seen him this week, but he's got it figured out. But anyway, I've talked with Justin.
From talking to some channels that were pretty good on Facebook and Instagram, both, like, they were making pretty good money. But then it was like Meta, or whatever its base is. Meta decided, oh, you're making too much money. So they just changed how much they paid them. So it went from like a big check to a little bitty check.
That's nuts.
Then they didn't do anything different. They just kept going like they were going, you know, because they'd kind of set it up where they'd upload here, and here, you know. Didn't change anything. Like 2 months later, boom, it was back to the big money again. They just changed it overnight.
Wow. Lots of control. When I remember to, I'll put out on, well, I don't forgot now, Facebook and Instagram. I don't like TikTok.
Hey, Johnny.
Hi, Johnny.
Hey,
But I can
Johnny,
tell
jump
you
on panel with us, man.
the one thing I do know, like Daniel Arms, I know you guys know Daniel and stuff.
Yeah, he's about 50 miles from us.
The one piece of advice that I did hear Daniel give, and I agree with, and Lester, same thing. He gave the same advice. And he's like, don't put like the link from your YouTube video on there. Actually upload a video to it.
To TikTok?
No, to Facebook.
Okay.
So, like, I haven't done a good job, but I need to get back on it. Like your 30-minute video that you put out on YouTube, cut it down to like 10 minutes and upload it to Facebook. Then down in the comments, put for a full video, click the link below.
Okay, that's cool. I don't do TikTok anymore because there's so much crap pops up.
I'm not touching TikTok. TikTok is a land of evil. Anybody that's on that place, you're spreading evil. Stay away from it.
I've put videos on there, shorts and stuff, and then crap will pop up and I delete them, and then I go back thinking, well, it won't hurt. I'll just put my videos on there. You can't. It just don't go away. It just keeps bringing that crap up.
It's the land of debauchery. Don't go there.
It ain't like it shows you what you're watching. It shows you what they want you to see. And it ain't good. And it's the land of debauchery.
It isn't good. It is not.
Johnny, if you're up for it, we got open mic, man. Jump on panel.
Yeehaw.
Heck scratcher. I threw one away. Where
Now, that man can tell you how to put out some shorts.
Yeah, Johnny does an incredible job.
Paul
Hey,
Case
Paul Case
Farms.
Farms, welcome in, guy.
Hey, Paul.
So Paul Case is I got a good Paul Case Farms ink pen still. It's still writing. I keep it in the pickup.
We do too.
It ain't pink.
Mine's pink. I like it.
Yeah,
I take a pink one.
mine's blue.
3 hours coming up, she said.
Oh yeah, we're closing in on 3 hours, aren't we, Amy? But look, I mean, the later we go, the better it gets. We got Dale. Here's Paul Case is in here. Johnny's in here.
Night, Brooke and Colton.
Yeah, good night, Brooke and Colton. Johnny, if you can hear me, I'm in bed, guys. We do not want to see that.
No, totally didn't.
I will tell you, Johnny, if you can hear me,
resting.
that was a great shot on that snake. Well done, my friend.
I'm gonna have nightmares now of snakes at night. Let's talk about something pretty. Butterflies.
Well, Johnny cured the nightmare.
He did. He's a good. I mean, they're all in Georgia now. They're gonna get some good rest before they drive tomorrow. So y'all, you and Christine and Jesse and Lisa, I pray y'all have safe travels, and please let us know you got home safe. We love y'all.
Yeah, we've been enjoying y'all's lives, and I wish we could have jetted out for barbecue, but there wasn't no chance of that. We've been enjoying all of it. You guys are having vacation. We're having vacation by y'all.
Ready for vacation.
Night,
Yeah,
Patrick.
we're ready for a real vacation.
I wish everybody
Good night.
lived closer together.
Good night, Patrick. We don't live all that far from Johnny.
Night, Patrick.
Like 4 hours.
4 hours.
You do a good job shooting. Yeah, we're about 4 hours from Johnny, maybe
I'm
4 and a
closer to
half.
Johnny than you are.
Well,
Maybe.
you should visit him.
They always get together when they can. They're so wonderful.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
A target and a snake.
Our hearts were in Georgia,
Did
but
good.
Johnny
Yeah,
likes
it
to
would have
shoot.
been nice. Jesse's about five hours from us. 5.5, maybe. I used to make it a lot faster than that when I was driving down there all the
Yeah,
time.
it's 7, 8.
I had an office in Houston inside the inner circle, they call it, on 5555 San Felipe Drive. I'll never forget the address. It was our tower in Houston.
Oh.
A little over 2 hours from Gillum's. Yeah, I know Johnny come up, and I got to see all your tractors when Johnny was on your place there, Paul. That's pretty cool.
Paul's not that far from me.
No.
No, I need to go visit Paul.
It
And I'll
would be
tell you
a good
this. Paul's another onion.
Yeah, it's like, man.
Paul's a farmer. He's a sawmill, a logger.
He's like,
But his wife today shared a little something on another social media. And we all know that Paul is a man of faith. But Paul is also a man of the pulpit.
Paul's a preacher, that's right.
And he
All
done
right.
an awesome job from what we've seen.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know that when I met Paul at 10 Killer that he was a preacher. But I do now from watching this channel and hanging out with him.
Johnny, you need to visit us, Dale.
Oh, Johnny said that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're close. I guess we probably ought to wrap this up so we don't hit 3 hours, Amy. Just saying.
2:45.
2 hours and 45 minutes. Still got 13 in here. How many thumbs up have we got? Has everybody hit the thumbs up?
Yeah. Good record. Let's check.
25 thumbs up. That's good.
Scotty,
So-
that'd be awesome if you bring Karen and come visit us. You guys are
Yeah,
awesome.
get y'all out of that big city. I've been to Boston in an 18-wheeler. I don't ever want to go back. Not in that conditions.
You couldn't pay me enough.
Getting together in September. Where y'all getting together at, Mr. Gillum?
That's a Paul. Paul and I got something cooking.
Well, Johnny's saying we are getting together in September.
Okay.
Is that the Ozark? Are they going to the Ozark?
Is it now you, Johnny, and Paul cooking?
Maybe.
Yay!
that
Hey,
Ozark?
Rebecca.
Rebecca, touched by yarn. Welcome in. We've been praying for you guys.
Yes.
Still know the loss is still fresh, and you're on our minds and prayers. Absolutely.
That's right, Johnny. I'm going to see him in
Mhm.
September. Mid-American Dragway, Arkansas
Oh,
City, Kansas.
Arkansas City, Kansas. Is that
Yeah.
Arkansas, Kansas?
Now,
Arkansas
this
City, Kansas.
Kansas.
But us people in Kansas, we call it Ark City.
Ark City.
Well,
I learned that
we're
from
not
Dale.
local enough to know that.
Well, I'm not local to it. I'm clear on the eastern side of the state. So
I got into a gunfight in Kansas City, Missouri.
Jack, Paul wants to read your shirt. Can you bigify it?
Can I bigify my shirt?
Yeah.
Let me see if I remember how to bigify.
It's a 3X. What do you want?
Hang on, it's right here. Yeah.
how much bigger you want it? It's 3X.
How did I do it?
Oh, you removed yourself.
Go back again. Welcome back.
Go right to the bottom of this screen where we're all at, and there's like a whole bunch of different view tabs. Click on one of those.
One.
I've clicked on 3 of them. None of them's working.
He done it before for
Or go up here in the top
Oh,
corner.
there we
That'll
go.
work. There you
There
go.
it is.
That'll work.
Share the gospel, not your opinion. And if y'all don't know, this is a men's Bible study program, boot camp deal. It's called SOCON. It stands for Your Soul in Control. Pretty good program. I've been through it several times. Got a lot of good friends in it. It's by an author out of Oklahoma City. He's wrote books and programs and shot movies. It's Cody Bobay is his name. Good guy. But, and this is an old shirt, Paul. I got another that says make disciples, not excuses, and things like that. These shirts are getting pretty worn.
You got one that's like no porn.
Yeah, join me in boycotting the porn industry. Got the cross over the XXX. They put out a lot of cool T-shirts, and it's a conversation piece. It opens the conversation, just like people asking you how you doing, and you say, "I'm doing better than I deserve," and they say, "Oh no, you deserve it." I said, "I do not. I deserve to go to hell, and the good Lord Jesus Christ made sure I don't have to."
That was one of my favorite sayings from Dave Ramsey.
Dave Ramsey, that's where I stole it from. But he gave me permission.
Dave Ramsey has like some of the coolest stuff.
I follow
some
him
of the coolest sayings.
Yeah, he does.
We had a
I love him.
conversation with Casey about him, and he did not. Casey
Casey didn't. So I'm glad you noticed the shirt. Yours, like Colton was asking about it earlier too, I think. But anyway, I was saying we probably ought to try to wrap it up. It's 10 minutes away, and we're going to hit Amy's.
If you close now, you won't be Leonard Mountain 3 hours.
That's right.
A while ago, she started, hold on, Dale, talk, hold on.
Hold on.
Jack, you're going to have to go to 3:05. You don't pray that quick.
If I pray us out of here, Clyde's saying I can't get it done in time. So anyway, it is closing in on bedtime, and I can't tell y'all how much we love each and every one of y'all up here. Johnny, we're glad you didn't come live with us if you're laying in bed. I actually jumped on a live when I was laying in bed. I think it was Leonard Mountains, and Dina's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "It's just my head. They can't see anything but my head." But anyway, we appreciate each and every one of y'all. Dale, you've been a wealth of knowledge. I am going to send you my phone number and get you to maybe help us a little bit more on that. Amy, we're glad you and Chris jumped on, and I can't even remember everybody jumped on. Janae, thank you for mod mothering all of that. And mod, what do you call it? Mod squad.
Mod squad.
Yeah, mod squad.
Now we got to do
I thought
Mod
the
Squad
comment Mod
t-shirts.
Squad was very delinquent.
Hold on. What's hold? Oh, hold on. Never mind. I'm reading it again. Paul saying, hold on. Well, I've got a list of prayer requests here, and we're going to pray us out. Y'all join me. Father, we just love you and praise you, and we thank you so much for this community, Lord. It helps us.
Can I add one real quick, Jack?
Yes, absolutely.
Lisa's brother, David.
Yep.
He was here visiting for the funeral, come to the funeral and stuff. And in his hotel room last night at 1 o'clock in the morning, he got up and he passed out, hit his head in the bathroom. They were in the emergency room from 1 o'clock till about 3 o'clock this afternoon. They don't know why. They think it's heart, but they don't know what's wrong with him.
Well, absolutely. We'll get that in there.
Oh,
Dina's making notes so I can not miss it, and we pray over these lists. Dina, hang on, she's still writing Lloyd Epperson, and let me add this one too.
It's our friend from church. He's in ICU.
So we got. Let's go to the Lord in prayer. Father, we just love you and praise you, and we thank you so much for this opportunity to one, praise you, and one, Lord, to talk about you openly, not caring what other people think. Lord, I want to lift up Joni from Creekside Chronicles, Joni and Tony, and Lord, we just ask that she's getting stronger, but we want you to continue to heal her. And Lord, Dana's mom's having surgery this week. Her name's Linda. We want to lift her up, Lord, for good accuracy from the surgeon and the outcome being favorable. Lord, we just love you and praise you for that. Want to lift up Clyde's brother, Joe Matthews. He has been, Lord, around the horn with this. He's been in the hospital for months now, literally, and back and forth from hospital to rehab and back in the hospital. And Lord, we just ask you put a hand of healing on him and comfort on the family.
Yes, Father. Yes.
And just lift him up to you, Lord.
Hallelujah.
Want to lift up Dale and Lisa's family for the loss they've had this week of Lisa's brother, and Lord, just comfort that family, and also for David's whatever this health issue he had in his hotel room last night. Lord, we just want to lift him up to you too, that the recovery will be swift and true, and that find out what's causing that problem and able to keep it from happening again, Lord, is in your hands. And Lord, also for the hire of Dale's co-worker, we still want to lift him up to you, and that it be a good fit, and that, Dale's a happy-go-lucky man, and bad times at work are just tough. It affects everything. So Lord, we want Dale to have that good relationship with his co-worker. Lord, we want to pray for all those that are losing their homes or have lost their homes in the flooding in Georgia and all across all parts of where this Debbie, the hurricane, has hit, Lord. Just lift those up and give them the support around them and that they need, and be evident in their lives, Lord. Also with the wildfires and the Little Willow Homestead, Lord, we lift them up to you. Little Cowboy, want to lift him up from 3B. Colton, you guys are doing a great job raising him, and we just want to lift him up to the Lord for healing. Lord, it's not often I pray like this for myself, but I'll lift up my surgery consultation this coming Friday, that maybe we can get something done and give me some relief, Lord. And Lloyd Epperson, Lord, I love him. He's my brother. We go to church together. He loves you. I know that. He's publicly stated that. He always will. He won't turn away from you. As a matter of fact, he's checked himself out of the hospital to come celebrate you on a Sunday. And Lord, our brother Billy Rao, want to lift him up. Just healing. We're glad he's got to come home today from ICU. Just continual healing in that scenario. Thank you so much for this YouTube group community, Lord. It's a true community. Safe travel with Johnny and Christine and all of them as they come back home. Lazy days ahead with Jesse and Lisa and Joey and Ginger and Megan and everybody with them. Just safe travels home. We just love you and praise you, and it's in your Son's holy, magnificent, mighty name, Jesus Christ, we ask this. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you all again for joining us. We're going to jump out of here. We just can't thank you enough. I've got good friends all around me on the computer, across the table from me, a beautiful bride my wife, my Lord has gifted me with for 34 plus years. So Amy and Chris, amen and amen. Who's there? There's a Musgrave family. Good night. What is it?
Musgrave Family Farm.
Musgrave Family Farm. Welcome in and good night. And can I get out of here before 3 hours? I got 2 minutes, y'all. Love y'all.
Love y'all.
Night,
Y'all come back.
Good
now,
night.
2 hours, 58 minutes.
All right.
Kill it. Y'all have a great week, and we'll see you next week.